You gotta stop counting down, bro.
We live. Oh no, no countdown today. Okay. Y'all made me feel bad about it last week.
You should have felt bad.
So we live. A lot to get to. Something just popped up on the screen back there. It's all good though.
Oh, listen, I don't know what that is. It's like I said, my Adobe is something.
It's all good. We got multiple cameras. Did y'all miss the music? The theme is back.
How's it playing right now?
I got it playing in Serato. Yeah. And then I turned it down mad low. Yeah. Busy week, man. A lot went on. Have y'all been getting any feedback? You know, from the reboot of the show.
Nothing too crazy. Like a couple people just been like, they happy we back.
Yeah. Please send the feedback. Let us know what you like, what you hate. You know what you think, and make some shit better. Everything is it's trial and error right now. We testing things out. You know what I mean, but ultimately we trying to get a crazy product to y'all. So we working on some things. I'm excited. Super excited about the day.
They don't really know what's happening. Like, you over there controlling a lot of things right now.
There's a lot going on, yeah.
Like, let's have some transparency with the listeners. Like, last week, we got a new setup, y'all. So, right now, we still trying to figure things out. We totally forgot last week to plug in the actual mics. We had mics in front of us. That was not a facade, but they were not on.
Yeah. Keep going.
He going crazy over here. Shout out to
I do got one in the
Reese,
archives.
But
I got one in the archives. I'm gonna send it through. Hey, y'all gonna be weak. Y'all gonna be weak at mine. They gonna be like, nah, damn shit.
Run it back. Yeah, send it through. I want us to do all of that, man. Like you said, Des. Like the energy I'm feeling like it's definitely time to get back to where we need to be, because I feel like it's the field is opened up a little bit. You know, I see different players on the court, so I was like, oh, all right, let's play ball. You know what I mean? We've been playing ball by ourselves for a long time.
We enjoy a good run too.
Yeah, real good run. You know what I mean? And the mark that we left is going to always be there. You know what I mean? But the competitive nature, you got one?
Yeah. And it's so funny that you say that, because guess who created that? Me. I'm the one put it together, like cut it up for Dez and send it to him.
Who is it saying? Who?
It's Lil Yachty.
Oh, it's Yachty?
Turn it up, Dez. I got that on my computer right now.
Yo, what's up? It's Libo, and I'm rocking with Dez on Nez all the time.
Yeah. I've been needed.
I think I got one more in here too.
You should have a couple.
I know.
You should have a few.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's in my Dropbox.
Yeah.
I got them in my Dropbox.
Yeah.
Chop them up. We definitely get them in there. Like that got to be out there. You know what I mean?
107.
Any way that people can identify us. You know what I mean? That's what we want. That's what it's all about.
Branding.
I mean, the top of the year, I kind of came into the year, man, like, it always be weird. Like, holiday times, I be going through, like, this funk. Like, every year it was just like, you know what I'm saying? So, top of the year, I kind of was in this thing, like, man, I'm about to fall back, man, but I can't, man. I'm addicted to the game. Yeah. The streets keep calling my name. I gotta shoot. You know what I'm saying? But
super
also
underrated
too,
whole record.
Yeah, super
underrated.
Super. But also too is just when I do step outside, I don't really be out like I used to, but I still move around because I like to check the pulse of the city. I like to see what's going on. Like that'd be the thing for me is like when people be like, but I'm, a lot of times when I go outside, it'd be for like market research, and it might sound funny, but I'm dead serious. Like I'll be wanting to know like what type of records is working, like how the city is moving, what they reacting to, what they ain't reacting to. And you know, this I'm gonna be honest, man. The shit ain't been the same since we ain't been outside, man. Like when we was going through, when we was like really heavy on our podcast run, the energy we brought to the city, the light that we brought to the city, the events that we brought to the city, it was just a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? It was just so dope to seeing the people out, and I love that, man. I get a kick out of that. Like honestly, when I be like throwing events and throwing parties, man, it really just to be like to touch the people, man. You know what I mean? You feel me? So.
Speaking of outside, first off, shout out to Slim K. Ran into her yesterday.
Shout out to Kevin.
Big shout out to K. I love running into her.
She be outside. MVP.
Yeah.
And this wasn't even outside like that. Like I was at East and I was actually shopping, and I got to get better with this. Like, cause when I'm out shopping, like I really be having like tunnel vision. Like, and it may look like I'll be looking at you, but I really don't be looking at people. You know what I mean? Like so. And I know I probably didn't, not that this happened with her yesterday, because she came up to me like, you always in East. Like I done ran into her a couple of times up there, but I do notice that I be out, and if it's not in the club, because y'all know I said I love people watching, like, because I ran into somebody at the gas station, and still for the last 2 days I've been trying to figure out who it was, but somebody was like, Reese, what's good? You know, so if you drive a Mercedes-Benz, a silver one, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know who it was. I just hit him with what's good with you? You know what I mean? Like, and I just kept it pushing. But I hate that I be doing that. Like, I do that a lot when I'm out. Like, if it's not a club setting, like if I'm out shopping, gas, grocery store, shit like that, I'm more than likely just like this. Like, I really ain't locked in on who it is, and I hate that, you know what I mean? But not to get off topic or whatnot, we definitely got...
Is this on a perfect loop? Like, what's going on?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was like waiting for it to stop. It just keeps going.
Y'all know I ran it back a couple times, but I thought initially the song itself was rather long. Like it's only 27 seconds left on it, like, so we'll let it ride out.
Been playing for 15 minutes.
Got a lot to get into, man. Like it's been a crazy week of entertainment, politics, sports. Ladies, forewarning before the show even gets started, this might turn into ESPN First Take over here today.
I don't like the fact that you warned them. They're supposed to stay here. They're supposed to stay here and just fall into that.
Oh well, I'm gonna try to mix it up a little bit. You know what I mean? But it is gonna be some heavy sports talk, man. What went down last night was crazy, super eventful. Historical, you know what I mean? Like I really been up all night trying to figure out like if there's ever been a move as big as this, and I don't think it has been. But we'll get to that here shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of What We Talking About podcast. I am CEO, the veteran, perfect motherfucking attendance. Real quick too, funny thing, I've been told that I need to come on here and clear some things up. I've been told that I need to clear some things up, that I'll be on here lying.
Do you be lying?
They say like you be like lying, like Brian and Fat Joe be lying.
Not quite.
Okay.
Maybe more so like embellishing. Or not giving the full scope or the full scenario.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm trying to figure out too. We're gonna see.
Okay. I've been pressed a little bit. Like we ain't got to tiptoe around it. I have been pressed a tad bit.
And we don't have to tiptoe this.
Okay. I was just waiting for him to land the plane. You know?
We ain't got to tiptoe, but I have been told that that I'll be on here lying slightly, and I'm like,
you be on here COing a little bit.
I have told them, like, the gig is, entertainment first and foremost. And I don't think people understand that. There's like
you gotta put a little 10 on 2. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
You feel me? Like sometimes for entertainment purposes. You know what I mean? You gotta exaggerate a little bit.
I don't want to not let him land right now.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
Well, I mean, the plane is landed.
Oh, okay.
The passengers are getting off the plane.
I thought we were about to have a DJ Envy moment or something. I ain't know.
No. The plane is on the ground. Niggas is at baggage claim already.
DJ Envy moment is hilarious.
Nah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I was just called out. You know what I mean? Like I said,
how you feel about it?
I really wish, like, and this is all the way honest.
No,
you know what
I
mean?
shouldn't ask that. Can I walk this back?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
We'll let it go because
Yeah.
we ain't got the final aspect of the show down yet. The timestamps, like
Yeah, I
once
was
we
saying,
get that
yeah.
back, you know what I mean?
I think we have them, but it's up to you. I feel like, Reese,
Video-wise,
even though you just did that, I'm still going to want to pull the audio and then put it back on the
With the
video.
video.
That's what I'm saying. What I want to do is I want to pull the audio off and put and upload a whole different video.
Cool,
if you notice, I always upload a separate video than what you have private.
Okay.
So speak freely, my brother.
Yeah, I mean,
but you need to know what time it is, though.
oh well, no. I mean, we ain't got to clip nothing.
I ain't talking about clipping. I'm talking about to the timestamp.
It's just like I said, like this has been ongoing. You know, at least for me, like people go and listen to the show, and you know, I think everything is taken at face value. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, you know, people don't realize that, you know, you can be pulling from several different places. You know what I mean? Like
from several different time places, different time periods,
several different time periods. You know,
we lived
what I mean?
a lot of life.
You know, I'm seasoned. You know what I mean? What they say, Des, I'm unk now. I'm big unk. You know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of living has been done. But I don't want to get into that too much. Who else is in the building, man? We going to have a good time.
Great job.
Hey, good job. Hey, I like how you got in the gym. You got up out here real quick. Yeah, man.
Jalen Brown's a little heavy.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, they had him in the interrogation room. And he was like, "Lawyer, please." Good job.
Put a Woody up there.
Yeah, right. Got on the stand and forgot everything you said, huh? Like, it's not a game.
Yeah, at all.
It's your boy Des Arnaz. If you don't know me, 10 of your friends do. Local nigga with a major buzz.
That's a fact.
You know, lately a couple people been throwing around the term the mayor, and has a good ring to it. You know, I've been running with that. I like that. I like that.
What were you called before? Something political. Arnaz for president? Is that what the campaign was?
We running the Arnaz.
Okay.
Arnaz for Pres campaign a minute ago. Make Columbus fun again. Kind of, you know, that's what inspired the Arnaz logo. You know, the A with the lines. You know, we was playing off the Obama O. You know what I mean? And that's, you know, kept it. So, you know, but we in the building, man. I'm here to pod with my brothers, with my guys. We've been doing this shit for a minute, man, and we're gonna keep it rocking.
For sure.
Like Reese said earlier, and like we was talking on the pre-show before the mics cut on, man. It's just, I got another. I feel like we got another run in this, man. So I've been inspired lately.
Definitely feeling that.
Been inspired lately, man, and just looking at the climate of the city and seeing how things is going, I definitely think it's a super void for what we bring to the city, and I feel like why not? Let's do it. You know, let's have some fun. I'm still laughing at the last pod. My nigga Reese stole the show with Ross Fit.
The DMs that I was getting in regards to that, like, so I ain't the only one that was feeling that way.
Hey, that was like that right there. That was classic. What we talking about material right there.
Shout out to Ross Fit.
Yeah, shout out to Ross Fit, man. And I just been looking at old videos, man. One of my favorite things is the Lemon Loaf campaign, man. I know
it's a special time,
bro. The Lemon Loaf campaign. Because somebody had posted one of them videos on my birthday, and it made me go down a rabbit hole, and I was just like, damn, bro.
Yeah. And the crazy is, like, you don't really understand, as y'all two don't understand. Maybe Reese does now, how vast our library was between the Lemon Loaf and being at Soul Classics.
Yeah,
we have a lot of YouTubes from Soul Classics. We have a lot of YouTube from the Lemon Loaf. But Lemon Loaf was a crazy time. Not even that. Not even that, Reese.
No,
what I'm saying is that
I know what you mean.
we was recording at. We would get there at 8, 9 o'clock.
We
to start recording on a Sunday night.
We was in there late.
And it was always a flow in there, flow or any other alcoholic beverage.
Yeah. Turned it into a bachelor's pad.
Like you did.
You kind of did.
You did.
Unlimited snacks.
You did. Damn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, we here, man. I'm ready to pod. Who else we got in the building?
Yes. Who else?
Yeah, man, you know me. It's the kid. Yeah. I'm still one of them ones. But it's your boy Blaze. I wish I could give y'all, a set, but the sets is over with because YouTube don't really smile on the sets.
Man, they don't.
Like we would like. But just know, still 1/3, still one of the ones.
Hey, but listen, we that fly enough that we can do sets of original music and get it off.
Hey. Listen, I got a young Reese and Blaze set at me that's crazy, and I would throw a couple of Des Arnaz joints in there because he got heavy on the remix.
Crazy, like, it's really no bag that we can't get into.
Hey, it really ain't.
I
ain't.
mean, like, we can't let the Penny Pillar remix ring off. I can do that. You feel me?
That's one of my favorite verses.
Yeah, you went crazy on that verse.
I had a good time. Had a good time with that.
Off the top, right? I don't even think you wrote that. But anyway, it's the boy. It's your homie Blaze, man, the ex superstar engineer. I'm just a superstar now, I guess. So we in here, man. Welcome home.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
We just got us in here with the spotlights on us, with the what I mean?
Yeah, he producing, man. Like I'm telling y'all, we are two. We are one piece away, and the one piece that we missing is like if we could find somebody that can like chop the shows up for us, get the YouTube cracking like we really wanted to, get the shorts and the TikTok rolling. Yeah. That's what's really going. Like that's the only piece that we missing, y'all.
That might be nuts too, and it's so hard to get to it, like, but. We really got to get back to the WWTB IG page.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
You know what I mean? Like, I try to get over there.
We got to start doing posts. I know you've been doing the stories, but we should start doing posts.
Yeah, we definitely need posts. Definitely need posts.
Let the content live a little longer.
For sure. Fellas, again, like, I don't want to jump right into first take. You know what I mean? So, let's get into, one of my favorite times of the year. Valentine's Day is approaching. We actually a week out, you know what I mean? Well, not a week out. We a couple weeks out, but we are officially in February. Black History Month. A lot of shit going on, but I want to speak on Valentine's first because, again, I've been out shopping, and I guess the question that I got for y'all, you know what I mean, and let me know if I'm far off, but is it just blacks or is it Valentine's period? Has it lost its true identity of what it is, what it means, and even the gift giving. I was having a conversation with somebody, and I was like, what happened to dinner, chocolate, teddy bear, a card, kiss, I love you. You know what I mean? Like, what happened to that being?
Oh, you want to know what happened to it?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what happened to it, right?
Fill me up, fly me up.
Oh, it's this little thing that was created in our life called Instagram.
The gram.
That doesn't allow us to have that. Like, I hear the romantic in you, just be like, what happened to being about love? Like, I hear that. But that's not the world that we live in. So that's what happened to it. I had to roll out of our rollouts last Valentine's Day. So
crazy rollout. So with that said, though, so what's y'all's thoughts on Valentine's Day? Do y'all still feel like it's a holiday of love and just, celebrating each other and, just showing your appreciation? Do y'all still feel that it's still rooted in that?
No. I feel like it's super commercial now. But, it really just depends on you and that person. I sometimes I feel like people get too caught up in the extra stuff that's supposed to come with it. But like, what's really like, you know what I mean? But is that really supposed to come with it? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if it ain't the extravagant rollout, I feel like a lot of women like frown upon it. And then as men, like, you'd be lucky if you get anything.
So that was my next question.
But then you sassy if you say that.
So it's a lose-lose. So what's y'all's thoughts on guys not necessarily expecting the gift, but being open to it? Like, what's y'all's thoughts on that?
Where's the rollies?
I don't know, Reese. I got a gift last year. I did.
I mean, because if we go by the standard or the,
I don't think it's a gift holiday though.
You said you don't think it's a gift holiday?
I don't think so. I think it's like a opportunity for you to show love and do all that. But a gift is not really. Do y'all feel like the gift?
No, I think it's more. I think it's more lit when you thoughtful with it, than as opposed to just giving a gift as if it was like Christmas or something. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right, let's stay there. Let's stay with this. As the guy giving the gift, what do you think is a good gift? Not even a good gift. Like, what do you think is like something that's acceptable when it comes to, you know, giving a gift on Valentine's Day? Like, because again, this is not your birthday. It's not Christmas. You know what I mean? So should it be a tier
I think
under that? Like,
I think so.
Yeah, you know what it is, Reese? I think if people, I think women would more so want a more romantic type of setting than as opposed to just shower with gifts. I just feel like that's something that's just missing. Period. Is it's like romance is gone. You know what I mean? Everything is just,
and that should be the backdrop.
So
of the
quick,
holiday.
so quick and transactional. You know what I'm saying? It's just like.
Yeah, I think that's key. Romance is definitely key.
It's the romance.
But all right, let's be real. Let's have some real talk. Like, is chicks okay? Like, can you just be Ronnie Romance and come with no gift?
I think so.
You can?
So what are you considering a gift? Because I don't think it has to be a super extravagant, expensive gift.
Yeah.
I'm saying you just are romantic. Like, you got her rose petals in the bath water. You got some flowers, because flowers ain't really a gift. You know what I mean?
Look.
Depending on now, if you got,
I mean, when you go to Venus Floor,
that's a gift.
I hear you, but I disagree, and this is why I disagree. It's because so many women go without that I feel like it is a gift.
What, flowers?
Yeah.
All right, so let's scratch flowers off. So you done rent, like, damn near anything is gonna be a gift then. But so I'm just saying, like, I don't want to call it bare minimum. But say you just did.
I think the presentation. It's about the presentation. I don't think it's the dollar amount on it.
it's the presentation.
It's the presentation. If you set up a dope presentation, it don't have to be thousands of dollars.
But how much can you really do a dope presentation without spending?
You
like,
can.
No, you can't. So I'm
You
gonna
can
be.
get
Can I
your funky
keep it
off.
real with you?
Yeah.
Like, for me last year, the gift that I ended up buying was low key not even for that. Like, it just was close to Valentine's Day, and I was in a certain store with said person, and then I just copped it. But that wasn't a part of my presentation at all. My presentation wasn't about a gift at all.
paint some pictures for me, fellas. Like, I want to get into some details. So give me a.
I mean, I'll see the rollout, but it was more about, like, you know, the roses on the table at the restaurant, which was a little different twist. It was a massage table situation set up, and it was like,
Massage, that's a gift.
not. I mean, no.
It's not free.
But it's the presentation though. It's the presentation. I think a woman would be.
See, but what I'm asking y'all kind of dancing around it.
you-
Can you get?
You got to
off
spend some
on the
money.
holiday?
You got to spend some money. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, no.
There's
If
no way
if
you got to
thought I was
spend
saying
some
you
money.
weren't spending money, then
You
That's
got to
what
spend
it
some
sound
money.
like you're
You don't
saying.
got to break the bank, but you got to spend some money.
So what's spending some money?
It can be a couple hundred. It can be a couple thousand.
yeah. I definitely didn't. Outside of the gift thing, I definitely didn't spend.
You know what I'm saying?
1,000 for sure.
So y'all don't think that's kind of wild?
I said, I said didn't spend over 1,000.
But I'm saying to even approach that threshold.
I feel like it's where you at.
I'm
It's where you at in life.
Though. Like, dinner's included with that.
Yeah, I mean, dinner's you can mark 200 plus off with dinner.
Facts.
Cool. What's the other 800?
But I don't feel like you got to spend a band though.
I mean,
You
I
don't
think-
got to spend a band. You don't got to spend a
So
band.
what I'm saying is, like, for
Give
me,
me just pay. I want your one
I
of
feel
y'all
like
pay
dinner, flowers,
Venus floor will cost you 400.
easy.
400.
a good massage.
So you at 6 right there.
That's 200. That's
So you
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like you can get your funky off 400 or 500.
For
I feel
sure.
you can get the job
4
done.
or 500 get the job done for sure.
all right.
400 or 500 and a good presentation
So-
get the job done.
Now I want to ask y'all. I want to get a little personal.
What's up?
You gotta be careful.
My fault, okay.
Are y'all? Have either one of y'all got it
Count
off?
me just now?
No, I took it off.
Okay.
It was on you the whole time. Have either one of y'all got it off to where it's just massage and dinner, and that's it?
Yes. Yes.
I don't believe y'all.
Reese, I mean, I've been in a long-term relationship. I've been in a marriage, you know what I mean, for a long time. Like
Yeah.
that, I mean, after a while, it just becomes that.
Yeah.
For sure.
After a while,
That's what you're on.
just another day. but honestly though, to kind of piggyback on what you were saying earlier, I feel like us as men, like, I'm gonna speak for me personally. I'm just so used to not getting shit. It's like I'm not even. You feel me? Like me personally, I don't really give a fuck about me on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? But I can see how us as men, because when you really look at the grand scheme, it be looking like ain't no day for us. Even our birthday. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like ain't no day for us. You know what I'm saying? Christmas ain't for us.
No.
Father's Day ain't for us.
No. The single moms out
Right.
there,
Like we don't have. There's no day that, like, I feel like it's very few women out there that feel like, yo, let me.
I think that's why I'm such an advocate of the guys out there feeling like, hold up, like.
And see, I hate to have this topic because it seems like, because you know what happened. We sassy, we this, what type of women y'all dealing with, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? But I'm just telling you the pictures that's painted, because we all have social media.
Right.
And how many reels and promos do you see that a nigga's really getting catered to?
Any Valentine's plans coming up for?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really got nothing in the chamber as we speak.
You operating a little late then.
I know. because it's just, you know, some people. The person I'm dealing with, like, she don't be on it, so it's like. But it's like, but I'm not gonna come empty-handed. I can't do that. I feel like that's weak. But you know what I mean. But also too, it's like her birthday's right. You know what I'm saying? Right in between that. So, you know,
Sticky. Tricky.
Yeah.
That can get tricky.
Yeah. But you know, we gonna work something out.
Figure it out.
Loverboy Dez always felt you always when there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So it sounds like.
Hold on.
What's up?
You just asking questions, not answering.
Yeah, I mean,
I was gonna let him.
I definitely.
I'm tired of it. Like, you keep trying to put us under interrogation lights.
Because you don't want to get impressed.
No, I ain't getting impressed. I got reservations. You know what I mean? I got some things.
You gotta have them at that for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, hey, and listen, if you didn't make them, a couple months ago, you might be out of luck.
Man.
For the 14th at least. Yeah. You know, a lot of people is offering the 15th and the 16th and the 17th. And what's name too? Okay, so let me ask y'all this too, and I'll answer any question that y'all got for me. How do y'all feel about? Would y'all ever present to your significant other, whatever? Hey, the 14th going to be a madhouse outside. It's on a Friday.
Can't do it. So let me go ahead and stop you before you get the rest of that topic out. It makes so much sense what you're saying because.
But why can't we do that?
You know why?
Because we want to facilitate the rollout for them. Is that why?
That could be part of it, Reese, for sure. But another part of it is that you don't want them feeling some type of way, even if you spent time with them on the 14th. Like, let's say I was at the crib just chilling on the 14th because it's a madhouse out there,
right? And
y'all been together the whole time, and then now it's the 15th. The thought process is that the 15th is for
side chicks.
Yeah,
I mean, but if she knows she's not your side chick,
I understand this, but this is. On our podcast, this is the home of men logic. This is where it belongs. And if you guys have a problem with it, we don't care. But in reality, we all know that.
Well, then, I mean, she also got to be, okay with, we might fuck around and be at Cheesecake Factory on the 14th.
Might.
You know what I mean? Like, because these 5-stars, these steakhouses,
listen,
booked
some of
up.
them don't either they booked up or they're reservations.
11 o'clock at night. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're going to eat, but it's going to be...
I see one at 10 o'clock. I'm like, my Lord.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm trying to get you in prime time, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock seat, and we can do that on the 15th. We can do that do that on the 13th.
You definitely can.
You know what I mean? Like, but no. So that's what I'm saying, like...
But I don't like that. That's weak. Because that's what Valentine's Day on a Friday this year, right?
On a Friday.
Yeah, so like, Saturday, why can't we get it off on Saturday?
I feel that you can, Dez. I feel like that's how we see it.
Yeah, because like Yeah, I feel like Saturday might be the best move because Friday is going to be overly stacked for no reason,
Yes,
bro.
yes, you're absolutely correct. Try it though, and then come back to us next week, and whenever after Valentine's Day, let us know how it works out.
I think we should be able to do that. You know what I mean? And they should fit your face. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, we're going out on the 15th.
Because it could be nothing.
Yeah.
It could be nothing.
Oh, it is nothing. Like, listen, fellas, if you're waiting, if you haven't made your reservations right now, you're cooked.
Yeah.
You're cooked.
You're cooked.
That's why when he was
The
saying
15th.
that,
The
he's
15th.
cooked.
The 15th. 15th. Might be the 16th.
Might be a Sunday Friday. You know,
After the pod.
might be a Saturday. You wings, huh?
You have an update? No, I'm going after the pod.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just so much. Like, I don't think women really understand the pressure that guys really be up under.
We be under some shit.
You know, for the sake of trying to show that you care about somebody, that you love somebody, it's like, I'm jumping through so many fucking hurdles to show you. And, some women will still fix their face and not appreciate what you done put together for them. Like, and it didn't happen on the 14th. Like, can you imagine the chick being mad at you because it didn't take place on the 14th?
Yes, I can imagine.
I can imagine it, but that's weak though.
I
feel like that's
want to be
weak.
done with you if that's.
I feel like that's weak.
Like, cause you in it for the wrong reasons.
Because okay, all right. Because I feel like that's no different than let's say your birthday, let's say your actual birthday falls on a Thursday, but you don't do something till the weekend.
Saturday,
There's no different.
There's no fucking difference.
Am I tripping, Reese?
No.
I couldn't be more with y'all.
I know women's logic may not see it that way, but I feel like it's no different, bro.
Who gives a fuck about
Yeah,
it? We're paying for it.
Right, because if your
logic no more.
Your birthday on a random Wednesday, nigga, like, fuck
Reese,
that.
I'm looking at the reservations and I'm like, man, Saturday would make so much sense, but it's like.
I was able to get what's the new spot in East? Mastro's, the new steakhouse.
Oh, I'm not familiar.
Got a 7:00. Like, they just opened on the 6th.
I haven't even looked in that direction.
I'm telling you, if you fellas, you may have time to still get the 15th. The 14th, you're done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you listen to this right now, go to the website. You probably can get the 15th. But yeah, like and that's another thing too. Like, we're in a market to where it's only 4 or 5 restaurants, right? You know what I mean? Like,
Mastro's is open in Columbus?
Yeah, the grand opening is on the 6th.
Of this month?
Of this month.
Okay.
Yeah, but they are taking reservations right now, so if you got time, go ahead and get over there. That 15th is there. And I'll even give you my 15th if you want it, for real. I got it 7:00. The restaurants, let's speak on that. You know what I mean? Like, because we got 4 restaurants, right? You got Capitol Grill, you got
Trash.
Jeff Ruby's,
Fire.
you got Roof Chris,
No.
and you got
You're off. You're off right now.
which one? I'm off.
Yeah, you off. There's a lot. We got a lot more. So I was put Ocean Club up there.
Ocean Club.
I know you don't. I know why.
Yeah.
You have High Park,
Yeah.
Jeff Ruby's.
I mean, but they're all they're all the same. Cut 132. That's another one.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't got to stay here too much longer on the Valentine's topic, but I just wanted to check in with y'all and see. It's temperature check time because it's the first of February was the new month, and it's that time. Also in February, Black History Month is here. Officially, we are in that time. President looked like he might be trying to cancel it. You know what I mean? From the way things is looking coming from the White House. You know what I mean? Like,
ain't nothing getting acknowledged this year.
Nothing.
No Juneteenth. No.
I really think after they pull back all the information on Martin Luther King and because we're going to find out who he really was.
They're trying to get rid of MLK Day too.
We probably going to end up getting at least it won't be a federal holiday. Maybe.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, the blacks are still going to acknowledge it, but what's y'all's thoughts on Black History Month? Like, do y'all still feel passionate about it? Like, do y'all care about it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to figure out like if niggas is pro-black or no shit like that, but do y'all still take pride in the month? and what it represents for us?
I think me personally, I can crank it up a notch. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
I don't know. I think just me personally, because it's not really celebrated on a mass scale, I feel like sometimes I fall into the trap of that. You know what I mean? It's like you kind of just go through the month. You know what I mean? It's not really it's not really highlighted like that on major platforms. You know, you see you'll see posts here and there from certain people, but like, think about it, like, especially now with everything getting pulled, do you really see anything about Black History Month?
Well, I know a lot of these Fortune 500 and big time companies, like with the person that's with Trump being in office, it's almost like
Black ain't cool no more.
We ain't gotta celebrate that shit. You know what I mean? Like the leader of the country ain't fucking with it. Like, why would we?
Black ain't cool no more, bro.
We taking cue from him. We just in some spooky ass times, man. Like shit just looking super crazy again. Like, I know I keep speaking about the Walmart and the DEI initiative. Have y'all heard anything else, like in regards to like the silent boycott of Target and shit like that? Like, has anybody been speaking about that to y'all or anything? Is people still fucking with it? I did see a couple people walking right into Target, like, and that's the thing. Like, I don't think none of this shit is ever going to work because we so divided, as a community, as a whole, as blacks, that a lot of the shit that we trying to stand on, it's gonna be too many people that be like, man, nah, that ain't got shit to do with me, and they just gonna go right the fuck in there. So, I haven't been in there, and Target is, I love getting my T-shirts from there. Like, they got the brand of T-shirts that I love. So it's been hard for me not to go in there because I go buy white tees every week. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I said, like, it's just so much shit going on, and I really don't know what to believe because I see so much shit on social media, and I think that might be the first mistake that we making, or that I'm making, is that I'm just getting too much news and info from social media and not really being able to
do your own investigations.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, cause I seen a list of all kind of different initiatives and shit that's being canceled or not being acknowledged, and it's like, is this real? You know what I mean? And I don't want to be that guy that be like, it is what it is, but you almost gotta.
To an extent, it's like, what we gonna do?
What the fuck is we gonna do?
What we gonna do?
Like, cause there ain't like. How would y'all feel like if y'all was standing on something, but the masses was still like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want to do? Like, would you take pride in that, knowing that you still stood for something?
I think that's our biggest problem, Reese. I'm just speaking like just us being black in general. Like, it's too many of us that don't care, so it's easy for people to just kind of fall in line. I feel like there's people that be trying to lead the march and that be on it, but it kind of becomes white noise. So then they kind of just get mad, like, fucking, I ain't. If y'all don't care, I don't care. So I think because we don't have no real black power infrastructure, that's the reason why we kind of move as individuals and just be like, I'm only worried about me and mine.
Who's the black leaders today? Who y'all look at, like, when we say black leaders?
That's a good question.
Can y'all associate anybody with that? Like,
who? Farrakhan, maybe?
Let's see. He is slippery with Farrakhan. He is a black leader.
But that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, Farrakhan, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
And he up there in age too. I mean, Farrakhan in his 80s, ain't he?
Yeah, Farrakhan.
You know what I mean? Like, who we got young leading the charge, like, or middle age? You know what I mean? Like, I see all these old white politicians and white figures and all that, but who's black? Like, who's out there? Like, I kind of thought, and maybe because of his office of what he was, maybe he can't jump into this, but I kind of thought that Barack Obama would fall into that. You know what I mean? Like, I thought he would, like, spearhead, being a black leader and, speaking up on things. But he kind of seems like he's still just strictly into politics. Like, he comes out and campaign, for the Democrat nominees or whatnot. But do y'all feel like Barack Obama speaks to the plight and the issues of what's going on in the black community?
I'm not going to be. I can't really say yay or nay, Reese, because I don't really be super tapped in like that. So
And I'm with you. I'm not all the way tapped in, but from what I am tapped in on, like I kind of like his presence is kind of lacking. You know what I mean? And I don't know. You know, and maybe he's not the one to do that. But again, I was just wondering if y'all could identify anybody who y'all do feel like, and it can be, you know, entertainers, athletes, whatever. Like, you know, I know Bron tries to speak on some things, you know what I mean, but political ties don't allow him to go all the way into it. And then, of course, you know, with music, like the way that the shit done shifted in music, you know, the Puffs and the Hoes, like, it can't really say much right now. And I get it, Hove is still clean, but, you know, his name has kind of been tarnished and thrown into some of this messy shit that's going on out there. So I'm just wondering, like, you know, who, like, and what, how, you know what I mean? Like, what are we looking like in the next 5-10 years? Like, it's just looking real, I don't know.
Yeah, bro. It kind of, man, you know, this thing about all the crazy stuff we've seen in these last couple weeks, Reese, like, some of my homies was like, man, I had to get off the internet. Yeah. Like, they like, man, I just seen so much from planes crashing to all the stuff that's going on the political side. They like, it's just too much, bro. So they've been trying to just stay away from social networks and trying to, you know, tune it out, which is crazy. But I kind of feel them to an extent. There's just a lot going on, bro. There's just a lot going on, and you don't know which direction to go in, left or right. So, yeah, I'm with you, bro. I try not to think about it because I don't be wanting to stress myself out. But we definitely in for a long 4 years, man.
And we ain't nothing but, you know, 20 days in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, this shit.
I feel like it's only gonna get spookier before it get better.
Yeah. You mentioned the plane crash, man. First and foremost, condolences, rest in peace to, you know, the individuals that lost their lives in multiple plane crashes. You know what I mean? I know the one that took place in D.C., then there was another one that took place in Philly, I believe. Then I'm hearing that there was a third one. I can't confirm that, you know what I mean? Like, but I did hear that. But rest in peace to the people that lost their lives. Condolences to the friends and families. The DC shit, man, like, crazy. Did y'all see that footage, man?
I ain't watching.
Did y'all see it like that? It almost looked like a movie. Like, to see that helicopter fly straight into that airplane and then the airplane rip in half, you know what I mean, and plunge straight down into the water, like, it's crazy. And of course, you know, the conspiracies came out in regards to that. I believe out of the 60 passengers, 4 of them was crew. But there was also some, I guess, professional athletes, some being on the U.S. Figure skating team, but then there was some that was on the Russian international team. Of course, you know, the ties of Russia being with Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, and, you know, the way that him and Putin got their relationships or whatnot. So it was all kind of little conspiracies going around. I hate that we come up with these conspiracies when people die, you know, at the sake of somebody losing their lives, instead of just, you know, respecting, you know, the family and the privacy and just letting, you know, things clear up. But of course, that's the bag that everybody want to jump into. Do y'all have any thoughts on it? Because, I mean, it was a federal helicopter, you know what I mean? It was a Army issue, Black Hawk.
Right.
You know, and it's in D.C. You know, they say D.C. got the best air traffic control and all that. You know what I mean? Like, so many planes is flying in. You know what I mean? They say that at any given time you can have, you know, damn near 30, 40 planes coming in and out. You know what I mean? And so for this to take place, it looks a little skeptical. What's y'all's thoughts on it? Like, because I've never seen nothing like it, you know, because it almost looked like they was aiming for the airplane. Like, the shit looked crazy. Like,
yeah, I didn't watch the footage because I don't be liking to watch stuff like that. But just from like what I read and what I heard, it definitely sounded like what was going on. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know, Reese, man. I don't know, bro. I really don't know what else to say about it because it's just like I'm with you. It's like, was this a? Because I don't want to be in my conspiracy theorist bag with it, but it kind of just.
But
it
almost leads you there. You know what I mean? Like, because it's so many unanswered questions. You know what I mean? And for a fucking Black Hawk,
that's what I'm saying. Like, this ain't no privately owned little pilot dude. Like, it's like, what was you doing?
And you know, the first thing that a lot of people run to is like somebody was on that airplane that they wanted dead. You know what I mean? And you like, but so the other 59 people, like you say, fuck them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, I hate. I just really hate where we at as a country, man. Like, it's almost like it's a simulation. Like, is this shit real?
Yeah, that's why I don't like. I mean, well, I feel like we've always been like that over these last, I would say,
since the pandemic.
Yeah, it just feel like
it's the shit going.
We just chess pieces on the board, and they just like, all right, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? You know, we might lose a couple people in the process, but let's just see how it goes, and we'll call it audible as we go. You know what I mean? It's like they just trying shit. Like,
also the plane crash in Philly, and that looked like that was residential. Like that actually touched down in a neighborhood, and you know,
I think like a shopping mall too.
The wreckage on that looked crazy. You know, man, I hear people screaming from the videos and everything. You know, these camera phones is a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? Like,
did you hear what happened with that?
Nah, you got.
Yeah, so that was a charity who was helping out a young lady from Mexico, and they flew the young lady to the United States for a procedure. So it was 6 people on the plane. It was the girl, either one of her parents or both her parents, a doctor and like a nurse, and they were literally like on the way back to Mexico from getting a charity procedure.
Jesus Christ.
And obviously it passed. So
rough. It's rough, man. It's rough. I hate that we covering all this somber and sad shit, but you know, this is the shit that's dominating the timelines. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, we got to speak on this somewhat, and just to give our perspective and just to see where our head is at with it, with a lot of it that's going on. So again, condolences, man. Rest in peace to everybody that lost their lives. I know it was, you know, over 60 people between the two crashes. So sad times. I do want to get into, you know, some industry shit.
for the record, there's notes going on Twitter that Amani and
Flip.
the dude Woody they fought on Flip's Patreon. So just go ahead and throw it out there. They got
Amani got into another fight?
They had boxing gloves on.
What's Amani on, man? Like, he got he hurt.
COE.
Them niggas, Joe don't really got all them niggas to buy into the guy, because Melissa, it's hard for me to tell when she's doing COE. Ish, it's hard to tell now. Ice, like, the way that they did that shit with the lottery, you know what I mean? It's like, they really leaning into the road. And I thought I seen Ish, I haven't listened to this week's show, but I thought I seen him. Is he back for Saturday's show?
Yeah, he back. He back.
Umar
He was
never
sick.
happened?
No, they said Umar had to reschedule.
Cancel. Yeah,
They said they had to reschedule.
Yeah,
But I forgot. You know, when they do the main show on the Patreon, it's just recorded the same day, so that's why he was off them.
Couple shows like you. Look, you done got me up to that $25 tier.
Oh, you up to $25? That's
Got to.
That's the next tier.
Got to.
Okay.
Because
after that,
50.
what'd you get with that?
I don't know
I
what
think
you
can
get.
friends of the show where you can submit your
That's
fucking
it?
story.
I don't get a date with Mel or
Nah.
I want to crack Mel if I do that.
Nah.
If she on it the way she was on Trip, like I can get her. I can get her. Hypothetically speaking.
Now the $25 tier, hey, I get my money's worth.
Who?
That podcast.
Yeah. That's definitely on the docket. Matter of fact, you know, well, we'll get to it in a second, but I wanted to say in the industry for a second, YFN Lucci, he's home. You know what I mean? Glad to see him home. I thought he did a lot longer than 4 years. I didn't realize that it was only 4 years. Not that that's not a long time,
I did too. Yeah, 4 years is a long time.
It's a long time.
A lot went on. A lot happened in them 4. But I thought he was going a little longer too.
Yeah. Happy to see him home. I hate that they threw the cameras in his face. You know what I mean? Or they show because he was looking crazy.
Yeah, he was looking crazy.
Fresh out.
They didn't even let him get a cut, change clothes, nothing, man.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, at least let me change my fit. Like,
Yeah,
he
man.
still had on the jail issue shit. You know what I mean? Looked like he had the chucks on up under there and all that. Like, he looked bad. You know what I mean? He had a lot of healthy weight on him. That was good. Didn't he get $150 just like a couple months ago?
He got stabbed up. He got stabbed up by some YSL members.
Yeah, how do you think that's going to play out back in Atlanta? You think that shit is going to die down with them, or you think?
I'm gonna be honest.
Them niggas got second chances on life. You think they're going to play around again?
Look, this is the thing. I feel like when it comes to, for one, Thug ain't allowed in Atlanta. Yeah. So I feel like that's a good thing in their particular situation.
Mm-hmm. Slimes are still out there, though.
Yeah. And, there's a lot of the YFN guys out there, too. Yeah. I feel like they'll be dumb. I feel like they'll be dumb to even play around with that.
When do niggas grow up? Like, do y'all know anybody that's still like heavy affiliated? Gangs or wise, or still just like still fighting for the honor of a street or a set? Do y'all know anybody that's still like?
I don't know anybody personally, but I think
I can't think offhand.
But I think in the West Coast that still goes on. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that's a way of life.
That's culture, though, out there.
Lifestyle.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of that is rooted from that. Mm-hmm. A lot of these other states and cities is emulating California lifestyle. Because a lot of them are subsets of gangs from there. So, you know what I mean?
Right, niggas are migrating
out
there.
You know what I mean? But to answer your question, Reese, I feel like you can't do both. You can't be 1 foot in the street and 1 foot trying to be legit. Right. So I feel like if you really want to elevate, you gotta gear out of that. But then when you try to gear out of that, then the people closest to you, you become a sellout, or they try to, it's like they do things to try to pull you back into that lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like it's tough because you wanna, I feel like we're raised and we grow up to say, oh, you got to be loyal. You got to stay down with your day ones. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to leave some of them folks behind if you really want to go to that next level. Just because they not where you at, mentality wise. You
think is there a lane for YFN right now? Like, is there
music wise?
Music wise,
we'll see. I feel like it's always tough though. I feel like it's very rare when people go away from it for an extended period of time and try to come back and do music. I feel like a lot of those people have a hard time readjusting because the sound has changed.
I don't even think Bobby Shmurda make music no more.
Nah.
His downfall, or the fall off on him, like that shit should be studied, like, cause I've never seen nothing like that. Like,
yeah, it was like a crazy, like he didn't get no response.
And because he bricked so hard, like it looked like it kind of fucked up Rowdy Rebel as well.
Yeah,
Rowdy Rebel had some traction.
I was about to say, and Rowdy was making decent records when he came home. Who have we seen come home and
Pop?
Yeah,
Wayne came home.
Meek came home and gave us championship.
Yeah. Meek got to it. Meek also had a big cosign in his corner. You know what I mean? He had Ross behind him. And
Gucci didn't have. Look, you be hating on Gucci.
I don't think Gucci shit was a success, like musically.
Well, but mainstream wise, no.
Yeah, okay.
Mainstream wise,
because you could tell they put a bag behind them trying to.
Well, especially this last one, no. But Gucci did several stints.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's. I feel like that was always Gucci's. Not like every time he was about to take off, he always went to jail. You know what I mean? And then you got to start all over again. This last time he came home was like, nah.
What's up with Thug? Like, why y'all think we still haven't got an official Thug release?
I think it's tough. With all the stipulations on his probation, he can't make that music.
And it hasn't been long enough, I don't think.
You don't think? Like, Thug been out, 3 months now? He came home before.
Yeah, you know what it is, Reese? I think we wanted him to come home immediately and give us something. I actually think he's making the right move.
I think he is.
Taking his time, figuring it out.
I think he's just waiting on Drake. Like, I think that's what Thug, like.
I don't like what you're saying.
But it ain't, yeah, that ain't going.
I think that's what he's
I don't like
waiting
what
on.
you're saying. I'm just letting you know.
I don't either.
like what you're saying.
Why not?
Wait on Drake for what?
Wait on Drake for what? Like, you act like he's that attached to Drake. Like, I don't like what you're saying.
Did y'all see the tweets that he was putting out there?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, he wanted, but I mean, what he was saying wasn't wrong.
he wants that stimulus.
But no, he want everybody to get back, like him,
But,
Future.
let's be
Yeah,
Future don't need it.
I'm not about to let
but
him do this.
it's not the stimulus though.
I'm not about to let him do this.
it is.
Drake ain't Drake no more, bro. You said
Oh,
it
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
No, but Drake used Thug just as much
Facts.
as Thug used Drake.
Facts. Yes,
Come on, Reese.
Reese, come on, you don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't want y'all to mistake what I'm saying. Like,
I'm
yes,
mistaken.
Thug can stand. Thug can definitely stand on his own. Like, that's not being said. But what I'm saying is that he ain't. All the resources is there for him since he's been home. Between Future, Lil Baby,
Yeah,
whoever.
everybody loves Slime. He is the component to bring everybody back together.
So let me ask y'all this.
And I feel like that's what he's doing behind the scenes.
Do you think if Drake was still Drake and moving how he was right now, do you think that we would have heard some Thug by now?
Because Drake would have dropped an old Thug and Drake record, and he's even tried. Look, if you think about it, Drake has tried everything throughout this battle, bro, and none of it sticks.
It's your fault.
And honestly, Reese, if I'm Thug, I don't want to do nothing with Drake right now.
Crody out of here. You said say it again?
I said if I'm Thug, I don't want to do nothing with Drake right now.
That's not Thug's thought process though at all.
I think you're right.
I don't think it's his thought process, but I'm just saying it doesn't. That's not going to help.
I think he's with Drake right now.
Yeah,
Right.
He probably is.
But that's the thing, and I think Drake is holding him up because Drake is so cold right now. Not even cold, because Drake ain't cold.
He
It's
ain't
just,
cold.
I think Drake is scared right now.
He is because it's like
I think
needs
this
to
is
be
a
studied.
mistake for Thug. I think Thug,
Him waiting
depending
for
on
this?
Drake,
But
I think that's a mistake.
do you really feel like that's what's going on? Is waiting on Drake?
I really do.
Do you feel like that's what's going on, Blaze?
I don't feel that's what's going on, but I just think that he's trying to knock the rust off of, like, you know how it is when you coming out of jail. If you put some week out, like, that might be it for you.
Yeah.
So I think he's really being strategic. He don't have to because of Gunna success. He don't have to rush home and do a record.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a mistake too. I feel like they all tripping with that.
Yeah, I think they all tripping too.
We're not fucking with Gunna.
Yeah,
And
because
it's
he's been putting out some of the best music out of all them.
Man, he keeping the lights on.
Yeah, just in Atlanta, period. I mean, besides Future, who really putting shit out that's hitting?
Yeah.
A lot of niggas don't come back from what Gunna came back from. Niggas try to finish Gunna.
Yeah.
And they all, and you got to think, at the time, Lil Baby and Durk were on a peak and were saying, we're not fucking with Gunna. And he came out and lapped all them niggas. Like,
speaking of dudes
You know what I'm
coming
saying?
home,
and Thug. That's what I'm saying. You had Thug, Durk, and Lil Baby all saying, fuck you.
Thug could have fixed it if he just would have came home and said,
Right, embraced him. If Thug, that's all everybody was waiting on. If Thug would embrace Gunna, then a lot of this would have.
that's what I'm saying. Thug is already, he's coming out making missteps
For sure.
already.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean? Like, he could have,
Because he came home, put
Really
his arms around
unified
Baby,
Atlanta.
and it didn't help Baby.
it didn't help. It didn't help.
Baby dropped a
Baby
song with
shit
Thug
came
and
and went.
Future, but we did get Thug music. We got a song with Thug and Future and Lil Baby.
We got that one. I don't know. I think he just recorded the intro for it. You know what I mean? Saying like Fresh Home or whatever. But I think the verse is up. You know what I mean? Like,
Probably. But I do think his probation stipulations are tricky.
You just try to do Thug. Like,
Yeah, he try to act like
I
Thug.
didn't like that. I want to be on the record.
He's definitely treating Thug like
saying
Block
I
Boy
didn't
JB.
like that you just did that.
You're treating Thug like Block Boy JB, and I don't like it.
all right, so listen.
And by the way, Block Boy JB got a new record out, and I didn't listen to it. But the fact that it was in my top on Apple Music, like it was like in the top like new songs, I was confused.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still signed to CMG. Gotti,
Is he?
put a little money. I think so.
I see Gotti's still moving. He signed another cat out in Dallas
Yeah.
that I'm not familiar with.
I mean,
music is really like...
Reese. I'm gonna be honest. When I seen that guy, I was like, I'm old.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I was like, I'm old. Dang. Yeah. I'm old, bro.
And who's that? You know that Boosie's daughter be having a little show. She be like having artists on
Yeah.
there. You see that one artist that she had on the stage that had a whole the whole.
Yeah, hey, that record go.
He fire.
That record go.
Dez.
That record go.
What's the name?
I forget the name. I forget the name of the
got the
dude.
record?
Nah, I don't have.
It's like a.
It's like a live performance that they did
Yeah.
in front of Boosie's daughter, and they was going like Reese. I'll show you after the podcast. The energy
That record was
crazy.
going. But yeah, I forget the dude that got he signed, but he out of Dallas. But when I seen him, I was like, yeah, this young nigga music. I can't.
Music is
really
just in a.
He's definitely not on CMG.
Who Block Boy
Block
JB?
Boy.
He dropped a record and the label says Black Boy JB.
Oh, okay.
Block Boy Flop. Music is just in a
It's in a weird, tricky space.
super weird. Like
Last album he had was Foundation Entertainment / Interscope.
It's in a weird, tricky place, Reese.
I don't know. Like I'm keeping my eye on Thug. Pause. Like, but I really feel like Thug is gonna miss out on the opportunity to get back to where he belongs because I really think that he's waiting on Drake. You know what I mean? And he might even be waiting on Future, but he might be trying to do it to where, like you said, there's this unified. Like we get the gang back together, and Future is probably like, I ain't on that type of time because they just announced. Didn't Future announce that he about to put out another project?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So Future is moving.
He was never on CMG.
Who?
Black Boy JB.
Oh.
At least his albums ain't never been on CMG.
Okay.
Let me see what Luka Live was on the single.
I'm about to say.
I thought he.
I feel like Gotti was putting some money behind him for a little minute.
Or was he QC?
I know the Look Alive. Gotti was in it.
Or was he?
See, the single called "Okay," that's CMG. Interscope. Maybe they had him on a single deal.
Yeah,
Probably
maybe.
had a single deal.
Maybe.
Yeah. I can't imagine nobody putting no money behind Black Boy for a whole album. Not a whole album. Would you find that? No shade, but it's a lot of shade.
It's hella shade.
Yeah, a lot of shade. Thug, like we waiting.
Live was up under OVO.
Oh, because that's what Drake be doing that.
Shoot.
Drake be doing that.
Drake
though.
was on it, right? He was on it.
On Look Alive, but Drake do that though. Like he'll do that. Like yo, I need majority of the publishing. Yeah, like not for real.
That label says OVO sound under exclusive license with Santa Ana label group.
Because think about it, he did the same thing to Four Bats. Go look at the Four Bats shit.
Four Bats played himself during the
He
beef.
did.
Let me ask y'all. Speaking of Drake and OVO, Party Next Door. Either one of y'all fans of Party? Do y'all like? I've never really tapped into
here's
Party.
The thing, Reese. It's you just really getting new to the whole toxic music R&B side of the game.
Yeah.
Because Party Next Door got this crazy record about what's that girl's name he used to mess with? There's Kaylani.
Yeah, Party Next Door. Yeah,
He got a crazy song talking.
Party used to mess with her?
yeah.
So he's up there on that sniper list, ain't he?
Oh, for sure. No, this is when she was messing with
With
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
So it was a thing. No, Reese, we gotta play some stuff after the show, but like he's talking crazy about her.
Is he?
He's talking about like I had this chick over right before you came through. It still was smelling like sex in the air. Blah blah blah. Like he goes crazy.
Grammy weekend is here. I haven't seen a Rock Nation brunch. Anything like? Is that a wrap? Like
It's a wrap.
Holden said, "I'm not fucking with you
It's a
niggas no
wrap.
more. Too many bums is sneaking in."
They
Like,
got the
allegations is too crazy.
they got the Clyde Davis joint. I just seen
so Clyde, they are moving out there in LA.
I just seen Lotto in there looking. Speaking of Lotto, I like that new record she got with Playboy Cardi.
Did Kendrick Lamar just really like kill the music industry? Like with what he did to Drake, like the music industry is
Shit ain't
like,
been the
on
same.
I'm trying to
standstill.
just say that it's January. So, it's about to be. It's February now.
Yeah.
Reese,
early
shit
in
ain't
the
been the same since that, bro.
Come on, fellas.
It ain't been the same.
Come on.
It ain't been the same.
What's it going to take though? Like, because it was a lot of hype and people being geeked when GNX dropped Kendrick's joint, but who else like what do you see that could kickstart and get music back looking like?
I don't know. We're gonna see what happens after the Super Bowl. But I don't know, Reese. I just feel like music is in a weird.
Is R&B hurting or is it just rap that's hurting? Is R&B hurting? Because I think
I feel
Summer
like-
Walker and all them like that. That Heart of a Woman record, what she did
That's
with
my
that,
shit.
that's the biggest record
That's
in
my
the
shit.
game right now.
That's my shit. I love that record.
I don't.
It's a new chick, little Asian chick called.
Hey man, Lotto and Glorilla still going crazy though.
Yeah,
I have a Sailor. It's a little Asian chick called Sailor got a record, and then Summer Walker just hopped on a remix that's going crazy, called Pookie's Requiem. It's going crazy. So R&B still do their thing.
Yeah, they do.
I done fell down a lotto rabbit hole where I be finding pages of, fans posting exclusive content.
Yeah, that's the new thing now. A lot of these artists got like IG pages like that.
Woo!
How exclusive are we talking?
I mean, it ain't OnlyFans. It's a tier below that. Like, she could charge for it. Some of the shit I done seen. Like, I'm impressed with Lotto. Like,
We know.
heavily.
I like that new record, man. You heard the new record with Playboy Cardi?
No, Playboy Cardi, he's another one of the ones like that. I don't really know much about him. Like,
But that's his thing. He's like and this nigga's going on a stadium tour. Playboy Cardi with The Weeknd.
How?
With The Weeknd.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's about to go insane.
If
Because
I
they
was
have
to
no
ask you-
fan bases.
if
Like,
I
they
was
both
to ask y'all
mysterious.
right now though, like, and without looking up and getting into your devices, can y'all name me 2 Playboy Cardi records?
He's not for me.
Earthquake.
What record is that? Like, can you play it?
Is this y'all shit? With at the pop out, that's that record from Tyler.
Oh, he's on that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he kills that.
Yeah, he is on that.
Earthquake.
The don't leave.
Mm-hmm.
He's-
on that.
Playboy Cardi's on that.
His verse is
Where?
crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe I ain't never heard the whole
The
record.
best part of the song is his verse.
I don't know, man. Like, my love for music is, it was already dwindling, but like it's still
Told you,
just
we
got
old.
all the way to the point now to where it's like,
We
Y'all
old.
be listening to old school
Hit.
albums. Ask Daz, that's what you be listening to.
Oh shit! I know. Blaze be looking at my shit like, nigga. I was listening to Roscoe Dash, nigga,
Oh
Travis
my God.
Porter, like. But nah, that was a time.
It was a time for sure, and it still sounds decent.
I still tap in with Young Dro every now and then because that's my nigga.
hey,
Who put that in there? You?
that Young Dro snippet with
Who's
him as
hating? He
Zaytoven.
was hating too,
No, I mean it was funny as hell,
but he was hating.
but I loved it. I loved what Dro was
But you was
doing.
hating.
I even been listening to OTI lately.
Hey,
You know what it is. You know what it is, Reese, is today's music don't
play that.
today's music don't create moments like like music did for us.
It don't create excitement.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
There's
It's
no
like-
moments no more. But also too, we don't have programming for it no more. There's no more 106 in Park. There's no TRL. There's no Rap City. There's no getting outside. We talk about y'all's favorite. I mean, not y'all's favorite, but the infamous story that y'all always tell me about when y'all seen BMF running around. Like that's what I'm saying. We don't get moments like that no more in hip hop. You know what I mean?
Why ain't nobody told Big Meech to get his beard together yet? man?
He's a clown. That's not Big Meech.
He got fake teeth. He got that nasty beard. And Jeezy is not on that concert yet. What's up?
It's always been smoke with Jeezy and Meech since he's been like that.
Ever since the BMF record. Remember the BMF record was high.
Yeah, Jeezy was mad about that. Remember he tried to go at Ross, and that's what. Remember Ross?
Meech got on the phone.
But I thought Meech had shouted out Jeezy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but he got on the phone like it was a beef going on, and then you got on the phone and blessed the Rick Ross version.
And Ross is running around with Meech right now. I wonder how 50
Oh
felt
no,
about that.
he's been firing. You ain't see that? Go to 50 page.
50 been firing at Meech?
Yeah, yes, he has.
So BMF, we're not getting seasoned now.
No, 50 don't play that.
Oh
He's firing
my
on Meech right now as we speak on his page.
I'm gonna have to go check it out, man. I finally got around. I don't know if y'all ever we just dancing right now, but I listened to Uncle Murder's wrap up. Did y'all ever hear that?
I forgot about the wrap ups.
Yeah, it's on Apple Music. So that's
I did listen
that's
to
a
it.
plus.
It's over.
I want him
It's
to
over.
stop.
It's over.
Yeah,
It's
he
over.
got to
It's
stop.
over.
He got to stop.
Because now he trying too hard. It used to be cool when he first started. It was like, but now you can tell it's like, because they like 10-minute records now.
Yeah, this is 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
17 is crazy.
Yeah.
17 minutes.
It's not.
It should be no longer.
The excitement's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. It's over. I don't need to hear it. I'm gonna take y'all's word for it.
Still in music. I don't know if you guys have checked this out yet, but I would definitely encourage you to Puff, the documentary on HBO.
I keep hearing.
The Fall of
Saw
Diddy.
it.
I keep
I
hearing.
seen
But
it.
I've seen so many Diddy documentaries. I just kind of Euro-stepped it.
I was in the same boat, but I was like, nah, this is on HBO. Like, I'm going to get us a look. Like, because I seen one on Tubi. I think I done seen one on TMZ.
Hey, y'all on Tubi?
Huh?
Y'all on Tubi?
Yeah, I've seen the movie on there.
Okay.
Oh, you seen the movie on there?
Yeah.
Because the reason why I was asking, they was doing a maintenance update. I don't know who I was talking to, But I was like, I was with my parents. I was like, yeah, my man Dad's got a movie on Tubi. They said, I want to see it. So I'm trying to pull it up, but they was doing maintenance on Tubi.
Yeah, at my mom's house yesterday, she was watching the movie on Tubi. Some things that my mom do, I just be wanting to snatch her.
She was watching Politics as Usual on Tubi?
No, she wasn't watching that. She was just watching a movie on Tubi. And
Tubi's not what Tubi used to be, though.
But I'm one of them type of people where I get upset when I see my mom on social media, when I see her watching Tubi and shit. I'm like,
your mom follows me on Instagram.
Why you? She follows me too, but I won't follow back.
Yeah, I won't either.
You know what I mean? Like,
I love you though. I love you.
She be putting heart eyes and kisses on stuff. I don't even acknowledge it. Like, I love you to death, Mom, but no,
this ain't for you.
This ain't for you. Like, but yeah, that Diddy documentary. He's Diddy is smoke. Like, Diddy won't see the light of day again. Like, and what's so crazy about this documentary, they got a confessional as of January the 22nd, a nigga sitting down. So they just wrapped up. This is the last part. It's 5 parts. I think they threw this 5th part on there just because they had some extra shit. This is Diddy's assistant. He came out. This is like the Oop the Blake Griffin. He was like, he got all of the text messages from Diddy. You know how everybody was calling them freak offs? Diddy don't even refer to them as that. Diddy was calling them Wild King Nights. And Diddy is documenting in there, I need XYZ prescriptions and drugs and all this shit is in the text messages from Puff to the assistant. Him and the assistant and this white girl that facilitate everything for Diddy. And Puff is actually talking to them. He got voice notes on there, screaming at niggas on there and all that with voice notes. And he's like, get the room set up, set the lights up. We got having a Wild King night. I want the lights in there. Get the baby oil. He's mentioning baby oil and everything. I'm like, Puff is done. Like it. I think I wanted to tune into it because I'm still kind of in, disbelief of, Puff being who he is and the covers being pulled back on who he is. You know what I mean? Like, so this documentary really just gave you like a clear look of who Puff is. Like, all we see is Bad Boy, the liquor and just the entertainer. But this is really, exposing, the character of who Puff is and how he treat people, how he was barking on people, the violence. I wasn't fully aware of the party that had took place where like damn near 8 people died. You know what I mean? I thought it was just one person. That Puff's party where everybody got trampled and stampeded.
When he was in college? Yeah.
He wasn't even in college then at that time. Like, you know what I mean? But I think he threw it on a campus. But what's crazy is
was Gene Deal on the dock?
Gene wasn't on there, but his bodyguard of 9 years was on there, and he told everything on Puff. He told the story about the night of the club shooting at the with Shine. He told about how he was feeling so bad for Cassie, the way Puff was beating her ass, and
But why now? Then I guess it's easier said than done, right? When you're dealing with somebody with that type of paper and power.
It was a Spanish chick that came on there and said Puff raped her anal, like, you know what I mean, like with her tied up on a pool table. Like, she's on there, she ain't no disguising her voice, no blurring out her face.
Damn.
She's on there saying like he did this, like giving details, full details. And I'm like, Puff, it's wild. Like I'm wondering, because they also too like they slightly, the documentary is painting his mom in a certain light. You know what I mean? Like, because it's almost like she know what this nigga is. She know what he been doing. Even some of his girlfriends. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy what power and money can do, and that's was the like the common denominator of everybody being silent and not speaking up. You know what I mean? Because of Puff's power. They said Puff doesn't have power for over 30 years. Like, even when he wasn't big time, like he is now, like, he still had that type of power and revere within the industry of people really fearing for their life. You know what I mean? So when you get a chance, you said you did watch it. Like, did you see how many parts did you see?
I didn't see any of it.
Oh, you haven't seen any
when
of it?
I saw it on HBO, because I've been seeing so many Diddy. There's one on, I feel like there's one on every streaming
every
service.
network is picking up some shit. But check it out. You know what I mean? Form your own opinion on it. Puff is one of them guys. Like I really don't see. I don't see how he can come up out of this. You know what I mean? There's nothing that I can see that can clear him of this. And I see his lawyer keep, saying that everything was, consent, with consent or consensual. It's nasty. It's nasty. Still in the industry. Y'all's favorite, Beyonce.
What was that about? Like, what was that for?
What?
Like, why'd you say that just now?
What did I say?
What do you mean? What'd you say? What'd you just say? You said y'all's favorite.
Y'all's favorite.
Y'all not. I think when it comes to this podcast, like I'm probably Beyonce's least favorite fan out of all of us.
Okay.
Is that safe to say?
Yeah.
All right. That's all I was.
But
saying.
Trav is not sitting right there. Like
Right,
he's the biggest Beehive member that we had on this podcast.
Yeah, the nigga was in every clique. He was in the Navy. He was in the what's Nicki's shit? What's the name?
Barb. He was a Barb.
He was a Barb.
Damn. He was
Chun-
every Hive.
Remember Chun Li? You remember how he
Oh,
went
yeah.
hard for Chun Li?
Hey, yo.
Trav one of my fave behind Chun Li.
Hey, hold up. Nah, yeah. He wanted that fade. He wanted that fade behind that. But he was
might have been one
champion
of the
that.
episodes that he walked off on.
He
I
was
remember at the River
yeah,
Loaf.
he was champion that record heavy.
Bitch, I been on. Bitch, I been on.
He was
New York breakbeat. Yeah, so Beyonce, she announced the Cowboy Carter tour. Are y'all?
The Hive gonna get at you too.
They gonna get at me?
Yes.
Cause you threw some slight shade. I'm gonna be honest.
What shade? What?
You was like,
Because I said y'all's favorite.
You said y'all's favorite, and I'm gonna go on record
I'm
saying
one
I
of
might
the
be.
least.
Yeah.
I'm the least.
I said out of us here at the table or at the island.
I feel like Dez ain't like the biggest Beehive member.
Nah, I ain't running around throwing the beats up.
tiptoeing.
You be tiptoeing.
You remember when we did the Beehive or the Beyonce playlist? I could have swore Dez was champion the Hive when we did the playlist.
I don't think he was.
What?
I hate that you tried to throw.
Yeah,
something
I'm gonna let him
back.
cook. I like it.
Only thing we gotta do is
COE.
go back and look at his records.
COE.
Are y'all interested in going to
said what?
this?
COE.
I think I kind of want to get to this. Like Beyonce is one of them acts that I think we might be running out of time to see something, historical. And the production of the way her show is now, I feel like I gotta get to one of these.
She's a victim of her own greatness. That's what's happening with Beyonce. When you've been so great for so long, you become a victim of your own greatness, and that's what's going on with Beyonce.
I like to call this the Mayweather effect.
Yes.
When you've been winning for so long, you just want to see him lose.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I want to get to it because I don't know how
No,
much
I don't
more
think.
this-
No, I don't think you're saying that.
Yeah,
but
I'm saying
I
that.
understand what Blaze is saying. Like, I think that's why. Because I feel like as of late, there's been more. I don't want to say hate of Beyonce, but there's been more people kind of like, she's overrated. Because I've heard that quite a few times lately. Like, Beyonce kind of overrated. But I'm with Blaze, what he was saying. She's been great for so long. It's like niggas is just tired of it. Like,
I just don't know if I'm prepared to go and sit through a country set. You know what I mean? Like I'm hoping that, because to my understanding is that she themes out these.
I'm about to say you got to follow the thing.
It really
They will press you. Don't think you about to go in there and not follow the thing, Reese.
Because that Renaissance, like she didn't dip too much into the old shit. You know what I mean? It was more so catered to the newer records.
And you had to dress the thing. I heard people was getting pressed that was coming to the show. Dress the thing.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm interested. I definitely want to try to get to. I just don't. Would y'all be interested in going to that?
I would want to go in like a group set. I don't know.
You talking about Cowboy Carter?
Yeah.
I don't want to go to a Cowboy Carter concert.
No.
Nah, I want to go to just a Beyonce concert.
Yeah, me. Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think she's doing that no more. I don't think you not getting the Beyonce that we think we getting. Like if we show up to one of these concerts, like you getting the theme of.
I mean, so have you ever been to a Beyonce concert? Because I have not.
I haven't either.
So
I've been to
are you
one.
saying that because obviously she's always torn about with her most recent content,
Right.
But does she not sing? You've been there before. Does she not sing her older records as well?
Well, see, I seen her with Jay-Z.
On the one tour.
Right. So that was kind of different.
So you haven't been to a Beyonce concert?
I haven't been to a Beyonce, right? But I've seen, on social media where it's like I don't watch damn near a whole hour and a half, 2 hours of the concert. Like, damn, she just did the whole dance and Renaissance shit. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't hear Drunk in Love. I ain't hear, you know what I mean? Like, she do a couple of the major records that she got, but she ain't really getting into that bag. And I don't know if, like, did a nigga wait too long? Because Cowboy Carter, I can't tell you. I know that This Ain't Ted's, the Hold'em. That's the only thing I know, and I'm not a fan of that. Did y'all like that record? No. The Texas Hold'em joint?
Yeah. And I wasn't the biggest fan of the dance album either, but the women loved it, so it's all that matters. Like, so everything is not for us. They loved the dance record for sure.
Still in music, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Kanye. I want to pull up some of these.
Hold on, did we already do sports? Did we miss that?
No, we saving that. I tucked it away.
Okay, because when you said you was about to get out of here, okay.
Yeah. Kanye West, man.
What do you do, Reese?
I don't know what's up with this dude. Like, I do know what's up with him. Like, they keep trying to say it's like a manic episode that he having and shit like that. I think for one, too many excuses is made for Kanye. You know what I mean? Like, all this diagnosing that people do of Kanye, like, he's doing this, like, and he leans into this shit. You know what I mean? Because there's so many people out there that's covering for him. You know, he can get away with a lot of this shit. So I'm gonna read a couple of these tweets that he said. He just fired them off this morning or last night. Trump's back in office. Ye back a billionaire. The world might just be okay. Already, he's trying to be controversial. You know what I mean? Like, because the times that we in right now with Trump and the way that the world is going through with the shit with Trump and everything. Then he says this. I used to want to fuck Kamala until she lost. I don't fuck losers anymore.
You gotta disregard what he be saying, bro.
Then it was, damn, I'm just warming up. I'm rich. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I do this for the broke me. Shout out to the broke me. This one's for you. The Democrats made me take the loser post down. Nah, I'm kidding. They don't control black people no more. Trump for life. I risked my life to wear a red hat, then he turned it black. Hey kids, Twitter is a great way to express yourself and crash 3 companies at once. The world is so lucky to have me. So what's your thoughts on that, man? Like,
man, you know I listen. I don't be listening to Ye, man.
Yeah, you said.
But how many passes? Like
we're not giving him none.
Yeah, we
It's
just only
social
listening
media,
to
like,
Ye,
we
bro.
can't stop.
Like,
We can't shut him up.
no, right? We can't shut him up, but he's also one of the ones that if he dropped tomorrow, we will all go fly to it.
I mean, he's still a musical genius.
Yeah.
When do we get to
So
the
so
point?
you want to boycott Ye? Like, don't listen to him.
I'm saying, when do we get to the point? Because Jay, he's proven that he only cares about himself.
Most artists do.
I mean, but they ain't just.
They ain't not
taking
saying
your
it.
face
They're
like
not
that.
saying it. Yeah.
I don't even think Kanye's. I mean, us checking for his music is just like we just listen. He's just so polarizing, and he's such a big artist. We just gonna check it.
Yeah.
For other reasons. To be honest with you, when's the last time you went to check out a Kanye album to hear Kanye?
Ye
He
be
has
clout
hella
chasing,
features.
man. Ye be clout chasing, bro.
See, that's why I think he's able to get away with this though, because the way that we just.
Because that's what he be doing. He knows.
So
when
y'all don't think Ye feel like none of this?
I feel
I
like
feel
no.
like he does. I just feel like he's not influential enough to affect anybody. Like he doesn't affect.
But
the thinking.
also too, he knows that Ye be knowing he can get a lot of this shit off because he knows that he's still one of the most influential people in music and one of the most influential people in fashion. So it don't really stop nothing. You know what I mean? The Adidas, he went through the Adidas shit, but then he just started producing his own stuff for $20, and niggas was, you know what I mean? It's like
That shit's so trash too.
But he gets it off, like
He really controls the hype beast.
Yeah.
Like, or the FOMO, the people that's.
he do.
Because that shit is terrible. Like, man, if I see any nigga that I know with
But
this,
let's be honest. A lot of that shit. I mean, some of that shit was fly that he was doing for Adidas, but all that shit wasn't fly that he was doing for Adidas.
Yeah.
And then it was flying
only
off
the
the
shoes
shelf.
for me. Like, I only like.
But some of them shoes, I really
Yeah,
wasn't
some
feeling
of them
like
was
that.
trash, yeah.
Like Ye just know how to move the needle, man. And when he feel like,
How long y'all think he's still going to have that power to move the needle?
I feel like the clock is ticking. I feel like the clock is ticking.
He's still getting these same antics off, like, and the shit seem to still be captivating the audience, like a huge audience.
Well, I mean, people gonna pay attention because the blogs and shit is gonna pick it up. You know what I'm saying? He know what he be doing. I feel like he just be saying shit.
We even discussed it just now. That's how irrelevant Kanye is. Like, I get it though. He's still a polarizing figure in our culture. I think that everything is cap. Y'all know why I think everything that he's saying is cap for other reasons that I won't discuss on this podcast because that talk that he's talking is not real. It's not true.
So he ain't a billionaire.
No, he's not. But you know, it is what it is.
All right, so it's time to get there, man. It's time to get to these sports topics.
If you love us, then you won't hit 15 seconds, ladies.
Yeah, like it's entertaining. You know what I mean? But we got to get there. Before we get into the big shit, I do want to speak on some shit that's flying up under the radar slightly. But Justin Tucker, Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, I don't think it's flying up under the radar. It is. I think
it ain't Deshaun Watson, like.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I think it's getting there though. Like it's the same with Deshaun Watson. You know, the buzz kept growing. Pause if needed.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was undeniable, and people had to start addressing it.
Yeah, like I mean, NFL players and I guess massages go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Yeah, but I've been reading the stories on ESPN and Justin Tucker, like, hey, I don't know though, but because if you look at what happened with Deshaun Watson, he did all of that shit and got the richest contract in NFL history. So it's almost like the NFL is gonna have to make an example. I think. Damn, I need to get some water.
Out of Justin, it's a bottle of water right there, Reese.
Okay.
Yeah, out of Justin Tucker is what you're saying. They should make an example.
They're gonna have to. I mean, because good luck. Niggas got to stop getting massages. You just got to stay away from that bag. Like niggas get in that freak bag and they just can't control themselves. But
what I say before the show is, gotta control your horny.
Mm-hmm.
That's easier said than done when you're on that massage table.
I've been in your massage tables, man.
Hey man, this is
I didn't get to that space.
I hate to go backwards, Reese, but they saying that Elon Musk is about to get control of the federal payment system.
He's the vice president. Like, I'm not surprised Elon Musk bought this election.
He did.
You know what I mean? Like, it's clear as day. But they say he's about to get control of what?
The federal payment system. So he's going to have access to basically all financial records,
why?
Medical benefits, grants, payments to government contractors. Like, he's even going to be able to have access to the people that's competing with him, essentially. It ain't funny, but it's so crazy where we live in, Blaze.
I just get weak when you get weak.
Because it's like, bro, it's so unreal. It's like all you can do is laugh. Like where are we, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's gonna be a crazy 4 years, man.
Yeah, buckle up.
Buckle the fuck up.
My fault, man. I ain't mean. I thought I had to throw that because I'm like, this is crazy.
That's what we do.
I'm like, this is crazy what I'm reading right now.
So last night, midnight to be exact, 12:12 actually. I'm actually sitting up awake still. I get an alert on my phone, ESPN, or it might even been Sham. Like, I'm not certain.
Shams.
I think I might even still have it here. Either way, I get the alert. Anthony Davis has been traded for Luka Doncic. I'm like, this is bogus. First thing I do, go to ESPN.com. Nothing is there. Then I go to Twitter, and I see trending Luka, AD. Go to Sham's page, and I see everything there. Sham is like, this is real. But I'm thinking, Sham's been hacked. Especially fresh off of the primetime game that was just on ABC. Lakers playing the Knicks. There's your Knicks. Like, come on, man. Like, this side, they ain't real. Like, for that to happen like that last night.
Well, us losing them niggas?
Yeah, by 16. You know what I mean? With no AD.
And Bronny scored.
Yeah, y'all.
Damn, I tripping, man. We still got it.
Yeah, I mean,
Bodega
was trash.
Trash, but they didn't get him involved enough. They was not like the whole first quarter. He didn't touch the rock. But
We gotta get a little more depth, man. Them niggas play too many minutes, bro. Huh?
Y'all 10 deep.
No, we not. We ain't 10.
Y'all got Precious coming off the bench. Y'all got McBride coming off the bench. Y'all got
McBride's like a glorified Nate Robinson.
niggas would love to have a Nate Robinson coming off the bench.
You know he plays like.
I agree with Reese, but that just was funny.
McBride is like. He's like our Bronny. Like, you know, he can dunk and shit. He can hoop. He can hoop.
Yeah.
McBride can hoop.
Yeah, Bronny
Don't
can
even
Bronny
mention
hoop.
him and
Yeah,
Bronny
like,
together.
Bronny can't hoop.
But I'm just saying though, he's that sparkle. Like when he get in the game, we get excited.
I really be feeling bad for Bronny.
Yeah,
I really do. And the fact
I don't. After you put that AI picture in the chat today that he posted to his page, I want him cut.
But like I said,
he's still 19.
Hey man,
I be forgetting.
I got into a whole argument in my Kingsville chat with my niggas, man, and I misinterpreted something that my man Rail said because he's a Laker, Tay's a Laker, and but I'm just like, but what I was trying to say in the chat is like, bro, listen, Bronny's on his way out, bro. I said after the Bronny experiment, that was the final straw. The final straw. The Bronny experiment blew back in effects. Pause, if needed.
The trade that took place. The trade that took
Like
place.
that was the
last
final.
night.
It was like because like that Bronny shit really made the Lakers the laughing stock of the league.
I don't even think that blew back in their face. I think that was a setup to what we seen take place last night with the trade. Like, Bron, we're going to give you a couple more things that you want.
We gave you JJ Redick and then we gave you your son, and it's not
And
working.
now it's a wrap.
It's not working.
Like, they knew it wasn't going to work.
I think JJ Redick was a good move, though, just for the record.
I don't. I've been watching them.
Playing better.
They are playing better.
But I'm with Reese. I don't because I don't really feel like niggas all the way respect JJ like that.
They don't. And
They still look at him like a peer.
he only yells at Austin Reeves.
Yeah, he be
That's the
giving-
only person he yells at.
I don't watch enough
And
games,
Connect.
Yeah, the white boys. He only yells at the white boys.
I will say this, though. I do like that he be bold enough to say, like, yo, I played Bronny. He didn't play well. I like that. Yeah,
Did you watch that clip I sent you on Gil's Arena? They was giving JJ the blues about that.
I'm sick of Kenyon Martin and Gilbert.
Yeah.
Especially Kenyon. Like,
Yeah,
nigga, shut your dumb ass up, man. Like,
he wasn't above Reese.
no, I didn't call him a bum. I said dumb.
Oh, he said no.
So back to the blockbuster. AD for Luka. AD going to Dallas. I like what Dallas did. You know what I mean?
So Dallas won the trade.
Well, both teams won the trade. This is a, I know last night, my feelings have changed on it. Last night, I couldn't believe it because I think it was just a state of shock. You know what I mean? But today, you got something else? More breaking news?
More breaking news.
What's up?
Kendrick Lamar has just won Best Music Video for Not Like Us at the Grammys.
Oh, get ready. Like, Song of the Year is his, too. Song of the Year is his, for sure.
Best Rap Song, Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us.
Oh, so he's on 1-2 so far?
Grammys, yes.
You surprised?
No.
Yeah, I think he's gonna win these.
He's going to win every rap category.
Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, has won Best Rap Performance
Yes.
at the Grammys. So that's 3.
So it's definitely going to be Rap Song of the Year. Or it's up for Song of the Year already. But with Shabuzi and all them,
So he won Rap Song. He won Rap Song of the Year.
Rap Song of the Year. I'm
He
talking
won
about the song
Music Video of the Year.
Like the overall.
Oh, yeah. And then he's won Best Rap Performance of the Year.
Talking about the Super Bowl, the Grammys.
Right. The one that's televised where he'll come up and receive the award. Because them 3 right there probably ain't even televised.
Right.
Right.
Probably shipped them Grammys to
not
the
there.
crib already. You don't think he there?
I don't think so.
He probably ain't because we would have seen him already by now on the red carpet.
I've been on Twitter this whole time.
So what's your thoughts on the trade, man? Like, how y'all feeling about it? AD, first, do y'all think, I know the story has come out that none of the superstars had any idea this was taking place. This was a deal that went down between Rob Pelinka and Nico Harris, Jeannie Buss, of course, being involved. Do y'all believe that Rich, Brian, none of them had no clue of any of this?
I don't think Brian and Rich had insight of this because I feel like AD would have got alerted.
Do y'all believe the reports? I believe, what's the other insider? His name is Tim somebody. But he came out last week and said that there's some slight tension with AD and Bron. And they said AD had left the road trip early.
Bron debunked that on Twitter.
Bron debunked on Twitter.
We also know Bron is the biggest cat in the game.
He's up there with Fat Joe. Right?
He's up there. Yeah, come on, man. Who's that he's fighting? I thought
that's the back Woody. That's back Woody.
Same dude.
Why is that Woody?
No, back Woody is.
I'm not hip to who
back Woody is. That's Flip's man.
That's the video I sent you. That's what he was arguing with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know who that dude was. I thought that.
That's Flip's man.
It's another video. I don't know if
I saw the one where he knocked his glasses off, but when y'all said Woody, I'm thinking like, do I see Woody dude in there?
Nah, that's his name. Back Woody.
Y'all tapped in. I ain't hip to that.
Yeah, that's Flip's man. He be on like he part of Flip the Network. He's part of Flip the Network.
Okay. Yeah. COE. Like, okay.
He's part of Flip the
We
Network.
debunked it already. Like everything's where was we at? Talking about the trade or Bron and them having no knowledge.
I truly don't think they had any knowledge because, like I said, he is clutch. I feel like Rich would have prepared.
Usually, Reese, you can tell they was being sneaky because
I feel like the league didn't know because like the league don't. The league talk. It would have been rumblers of this coming.
Let me ask y'all this:
Am I lying, Blaze?
100%. And them even letting players play last night doesn't make sense to me.
No.
But also, this is the NBA's opportunity to steal headlines. You know, this is the only Sunday that the NFL has not had a game on in 6 months. You got two of the biggest superstars in the NBA. We can get headlines. Not that, you know, that is going to put a dent in what's about to come for the NFL, the Super Bowl or whatnot. But it's just hard to believe that stars of that magnitude can be traded. Like, because, like, the agents got, like, you can't, like, if I'm an agent, you know what I mean? Like, can you just, even though AD plays for the Lakers, right? But still, like, Rich is so intertwined in every day-to-day of his clients, especially the superstars. Bron and AD, I'm pretty sure he knows every single thing that's going on with them. Like, so how can you get rid of AD and just it and nobody know? Y'all really believe that?
I really believe it. I think this is an indictment. We talked about it before the show. I feel like this is an indictment on people that we know well. Like, I feel like this is an attack on clutch. I feel like the league has, it's one thing, man, it's been legendary what that brother has been able to do. And I feel like the league has had enough.
He fed up. He's had the league in the chokehold for
because there's
over
no way.
a decade.
So if you're asking my opinion on the trade, there's no way that the intention of the Los Angeles Lakers is to team up Luka Doncic with LeBron James Sr. There's 0% chance of that.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
I would not be surprised if LeBron is dealt before Thursday.
So LeBron just came out a couple hours ago, said he has no intentions of.
That lets me know that it's a possibility that he can be dealt.
Does Bron have no trade clause, right?
No.
No. Only person that got that is Bradley Beal. There's only one left in the league.
And he's holding Phoenix up with that.
Yeah, I would too. You send me where? I think this is my thoughts on it. I think Bron has made LA aware in some shape or form that this is my last season with y'all. Like, that may not have taken place here in the last
He
day
got
or two.
He got an opt-out option at the end of this year?
He keeps a player option. Yeah.
Oh, he do that. He always do that. Like,
always has.
That, like, sign 3, can opt out. Yeah.
And this is the player option year coming up. I think he's made them aware that, you know, I'm leaning towards retirement or I'm going to Golden State maybe. I don't know where he would end up.
I think that's where he want to go. I think that would be ideal destination for him.
Golden State?
I don't understand.
He want to play with Curry.
But
But I didn't know that. With him having an option, Blaze's theory makes even more sense. I feel like the Lakers may try, like, now that they got Luka, they may try to get ahead of. Instead of riding the rest of the season out, like, let's try. Look, this is what I think the Lakers are going to do now with Blaze's theory, what you just told me. I feel like the Lakers are going to try to figure something out that makes sense, but if they can't,
Luka was the contingency plan. Like, we understand.
But I'm saying, like,
Brown
trying to figure out a trade now. Like, we got Luka now. Now we know we about to build a franchise around Luka. Let's try to get, if we can get some good pieces for LeBron, let's get him out now.
Well, I don't think they'll be able to trade Brown. I think unless Brown would definitely have to okay that, even though he don't have a no trade, like Brown would have to sign off on that. But I do think Austin Reeves and them, like, I think my theory is that
They about to blow the whole team up?
either they're going to blow the whole squad up, and Brown will be gone at the All-Star break, and Reeves as well. Luka won't play a game this season.
No, I don't think Luka going to play this season.
You know what I mean? Like, so if that happens,
It don't really make sense because you don't got nothing to play for.
nothing to play for. And, I mean, even if Brown stays on deck for this season,
Luka ain't playing.
I don't think Luka's coming to play this year. You know what I mean? Because who can they go get right now that's even going to make them be a contender? Because I got a feeling that they about to go on the slide. You know what I mean?
I mean, they've been screaming they want a big, but who do you get?
Only big I see out there that they could get is Nikola Vujacic from Chicago.
Chicago?
That's been floating out there.
It's another one too.
I know what's the name. I know Indiana been screaming about they trying to get rid of Miles Turner.
Yeah, Indiana really proven to be that they're not for real. Like Tyrese Halliburton, like he
Had a fluke season.
He fooled
Fuck them
us.
niggas. They had a fluke season last season, bro.
Oh, I know why you said that.
Cinderella ass
They
niggas,
put
bro.
the Knicks out.
Yeah, they put the Knicks out last year.
Fluke season, man. Everybody was banged up.
But back to the trade. Is
He's
this
a
a power
fraud.
move? Is this the owners
Halliburton's
taking
a fraud. He proved that he was a fraud.
Tyrese?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sold on Tyrese.
Nigga had that.
I'm not sold on a lot of people.
like
though.
Mike season, man. Get that nigga the fuck out of here.
I knew when I saw his jump shot, I'm like, yeah, he's for real.
If we're gonna call Reese out, we're gonna call it out. You're hating.
He's a fraud. That's why he ain't getting no burn in the Olympics. And we don't hear he was the poster child of the league last season, was he not? Especially during the he was doing the play-in. Remember he was balling in the
I
play-in.
wouldn't call him the poster child.
Man, yes, he was getting. They was praising him.
Did he make the All-Star this year?
Yes. Oh, Halliburton.
Yeah, I don't think he made it. He
No.
made it last year.
No, he's a fraud. Who was he gonna play over guards in the East this year? Not Garland.
Now you're bothering me.
Not Garland. Not Jalen.
Not Donovan. Yeah, I mean it's only 4 guard spots,
Mm.
so and they got
And we got
he
two.
could have got it maybe over
we got
Dame
two.
Lillard, maybe.
Yeah, we got 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dame might have been a shoe in.
They got this new little. They ran a jig like
Mm-hmm.
this. Coaches like the last 2 picks. I seen people out there campaigning for
LaMelo.
LaMelo. Get him the fuck out. No.
LaMelo before Halliburton.
Yeah. Well, Halliburton didn't make it.
Yeah. I'm just saying. LaMelo didn't make it because their team is so ass. If Charlotte wasn't so ass,
He's
LaMelo.
ass.
No, LaMelo is a baller, bro.
He's not no baller.
He's a
Dez.
baller, bro. You're hating now.
He's a heavy volume shooter. He's not no baller.
He's a baller, bro.
I agree with Reese. I feel like sometimes people get caught up into situations like, he's a volume shooter on a bad team.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Charlotte's
if he was
ass.
if he was in a good situation, you would see that fluky shit that he'd be doing would be.
I don't feel like he wouldn't play like that though in a different situation.
How you think he would play?
I feel like he know his team is ass.
So he's out there he ain't even trying to.
They
do that.
AAU, Charlotte, bro. Them niggas play AAU ball. Him
For the
and Miles
record,
Turner.
Halliburton's just doing what he normally do. Like he ain't doing nothing.
He's still averaging this 18 and 8,
Yeah,
some
like,
shit like
he
that.
averaged
yeah.
20 the last 2 years, but I mean, like he averaged 18.2 right now.
Back to the trade. Back to the trade. Power move. Is this the owners and the NBA sending a message to Rich?
We're seeing the end of the player empowerment movement.
Is this the end of Bron? Do y'all see this being Bron's final dance?
The walls are closing in on Bron. You've had power long enough. You're getting up in age. We're not about to let you run amok till you're 50.
Hey, I'm gonna say this about LeBron, man. I have a ton of respect for him. I feel like in the United States right now, we have a president who's the king of the narrative, right? Bron is the NBA king of the narrative. Even his performance last night, I'm watching it like
This what 40 look like, huh?
Reese. I'm watching it like
Shut up,
this.
nigga.
Like, first of all, PR posted something before the game talking about something. Y'all don't know how many times y'all might get this left Madison Square Garden. Bron responds back.
I want PR's fade.
Bron responds back to it. It says, man, I love playing in the Garden, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, he goes out there and does 33, 11, and 14 or whatever the case may be. I don't know, man. I don't think Bron plays winning basketball anymore, and I haven't felt this way for quite some time.
It's been about 4 or 5 years. I don't know. I think Bron is fighting it though. You know what I mean? Like I think he hasn't come to grips that it's over with for him. And I think this is the NBA. Like I think it's a real power struggle going on behind the scenes, and they kind of letting them know. Like I saw when Bron wasn't the top vote getter for the All-Star. I'm like, nah, like the signs is there. You know what I mean? Like but I think he's so just used to things being a certain way that it's like, nah, and he's fighting it, he's bucking it. But I got a feeling that Bron could turn into a villain on his way out the door. You know what I mean? Like, because this ain't looking like the Kobe farewell. Like, Kobe was celebrated. Bron right now ain't getting that. And then on top of that, not to bring Mike into this, but still to this day on ESPN at least once a week, there's a Mike and Bron debate to where it's heated. You know what I mean? And I think the way that the country loves Mike so much is that Bron is going to go out as a villain. Like he's not going to go out. He's not going to be celebrated the way that he thinks he is. Like, and I think a lot of it is his own doing. From getting his son drafted, getting coaches fired, getting players traded. How do y'all think he's going to be? How do y'all think he's going to exit out of the game? Do y'all think he's going to go out as?
I mean, he's definitely going to go out in dramatic fashion. I don't think he's going to go out as a villain.
Yeah, I don't think that.
No, because we got to get the farewell tour.
How do you get it? Like, what's the farewell tour look like for you?
I'm about to
it
say.
Would have to be going back to Cleveland, and I don't think Cleveland had nothing to do with it.
Listen.
LA gives him a farewell?
Blaze. If y'all let LeBron come and fuck up what y'all just built.
Oh, he's trying. The documentary, he's trying.
He would love it. He would love to come play with
I
him.
feel like that would set the organization back another 10, 15 years, bro.
Of course it would.
Bron, he has to be a free agent, whatever he do, because you're giving up bodies for him to come fuck up what you got going. So that's what So my fault. I don't mean to interrupt.
I'm sorry, and I'm not even a Cleveland fan, but I do not want to see that. What they got? What Kenny Atkins? What he got going on in Cleveland right now, bro?
All-star coach. Paint the farewell for me. Give me the farewell.
I don't. But that's a good question. Where do you do it? But I don't want to see it in Cleveland.
His best chance might be Miami.
Hell no, Pat ain't going for that. The way he left,
and the way that Jimmy is acting right now,
the way he left, Pat ain't fucking with the way he left.
And Jimmy done fucked any and everything up in Miami.
Yeah,
Jimmy done got suspended a third time. If y'all wasn't aware.
And niggas is looking at Miami funny and like niggas. It's gonna be hard to get players in Miami
Terry
now.
Rozier, what he doing with the gambling shit?
But he did that in Charlotte though. He was a homie when that happened.
But he's a Heat now. He's out here.
I'm gonna be honest. This Jimmy Butler shit is gonna make it hard for people to come play in Miami.
So you think Pat Riley looked bad and not Jimmy? Because I think Jimmy looked bad.
Well, no, I mean they both look bad, but I mean you got to think in today's NBA, like Pat still move on old school rules. He's still old mafia.
Adapted, right.
Yeah, and these niggas.
Jimmy got to be a professional though.
He do,
and that's what I'm not understanding. Like,
but he kind of do this everywhere he go. Y'all notice that?
He seems to be a bad seed or a cancer.
Cause he did it in Minnesota. He did it in Philly. Niggas is getting tired of the antics. And he getting up there and
I'm about to say, it's these old niggas that just don't, like... Blaze, what's your thoughts on
I don't know where it is, but I don't want to see it in Cleveland.
Where do you see it at?
I do not want to see it in Cleveland. Unless he's going to take a mentor role.
Yeah, I already think that the bridge has been burnt in Cleveland, even though Cleveland is so thankful for the championship, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Respectfully, on that championship team, Kyrie was my favorite player on that team, just for the record. But I don't think he has a farewell tour in him right now. Like I don't see it because LA has clearly let it be known as of last night. We're getting one of the top 3 players in the league that's 25.
And LeBron's fan, like his his audience or the fans in LA has been split since he's been there.
Facts.
From loving Kobe to like, nah, you ain't Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know if he thought this all the way through. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think a lot of it was self-imposed. You know what I mean? With some of the shit like, look, how many coaches Bron done had in LA since he been there? He been in LA 6 years, right? He done had Darvin Ham, J.J. Redick. Didn't he have Phoenix's old coach? I done forgot his name. I know he had Indiana's old coach. Like, he done had like 6 coaches in LA. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just tired of Bron, man. As much as I love him, I'm tired of him. Like, I think he's holding. I think he's holding the game back. You know what I mean? From getting to another level of where it should be. Like, I think he's just as responsible for the product being bad as it is right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn, so we holding Bron responsible for the ratings dropping?
not all of it.
But he plays a factor.
I just think he's made the NBA so much about
Me,
him. And,
I can see that.
you know, controlling narratives and controlling organizations to where the common fan is like, I ain't about to watch these billions.
It's not about the game
It
no
ain't
more.
about the game. You know what I mean?
It's about
Like,
contracts and like, yeah, I see where you're going because it's like I feel like now more than ever we worried about player options and supermaxes and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's kind of turned to how 50 Cent turned the rap game about numbers is like Bron kind of turned it about numbers.
And he done turned it, and quiet as
And
kept.
off the court numbers, like we ain't even talking about stats. We talking about what your contract looking like.
Quiet as kept too. Like he's almost got a fight going amongst media and athletes. Like he
Yeah.
started a lot of this media shit with athletes.
Where you start going at the media,
You know what I mean?
and dogging
create
the
your
media.
own space and not giving them, you know, the interviews, which is cool. I don't have an issue with that. But now when you got every fucking person on the roster having a podcast,
Right, and then they doing episodes right after the game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm with you because I understand, right? Some of these media guys can be, but there's still a lot of guys that do a good job at it. Whether you like it or not, Stephen A. does his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you like it or not, what's my man's name? He was I think he was on Fox. I think he might be doing
Colin
something.
Cowherd.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like.
hate
He
him.
do a good job, bro.
he do a great job.
He
but
do.
I
Good.
hate
I mean,
him.
and believe
Nick
it or not,
Wright.
the game ain't the same without Skip.
Yeah.
like we kind of, I kind of miss
That's the
it.
thing. And I seen his take online, and I agree with it. That's the thing. Is it even working? Because I know my phone was ringing. That's the thing I heard, which was when Bron does retire, it's a lot of people gonna be out of business,
Oh, for sure.
and a lot of these pundits who make millions off of hating on LeBron is gonna be
Right.
looking for a job.
Yeah, he moves the needle. Like, he's the content. You know what I mean? So it is going to be a lot of, you know, little one-offs that die off because it's like you ain't got shit else to talk about. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like,
LA won in the trade,
you think LA won?
Yeah.
long term. Yeah.
Yes. If you can get Luka,
If Luka is what Dallas say he is, though, like,
then no.
But I don't. I feel like that's cap though. I don't think he is what they say he is. I feel like
And
they.
this might be a wake up.
I feel like they was pushing that I feel like some of that may be true, but I think this is definitely going to put the battery in
we've
his back.
seen it with our own eyes that he don't condition right, and
Right.
that he's always hurt, soft tissue injuries.
But I think this was a wake up call for him because now he missed out on the Supermax because of it and all this stuff. So I definitely think he's going to come back with a vengeance.
So if they do get on the court together, him and Bron, how do y'all see that playing out? What's
Nasty
that
ball.
look like?
Nasty ball.
Do y'all think Bron
not
takes
enough
him under the
basketballs?
wing and, you know,
It's not going to work.
Reese, I don't want to see 1 minute of it.
I don't
wanna
need.
see 1 minute.
Do
of
you
it.
want to see
they're
that?
not
Reese?
interested at all?
No.
Like, not. I mean, I would love to see
Yeah,
a
I mean,
game of it.
I'll watch it. You know what I mean? But I don't really watch a lot of NBA. But I mean, like, I'm interested to see it. But I know how this is going to work out. And this is one of the players. He's so like. Would y'all say Luka's top 3? Des, would you say Luka's top 3?
I feel like the people would say that. I'm not super sold on Luka, but he got game.
You got Luka top 3?
I don't necessarily have him top 3, but the consensus is that he's top.
I mean, when you look at the
Top
numbers,
3 point guard.
when you look at the numbers,
No, I think
not
he's considered
overall
a
player.
top 3 overall player in the league right now. Which makes Dallas trading him. Reese, what is he then? To you, what is he? Is he top 5?
Top 10 for sure.
You got 5. You got 5 over Luka?
Yeah.
Who?
Giannis,
Shea
for sure.
Yeah. Shea don't get his credit.
Joker, Embiid.
I don't know if I got Giannis.
I'm cool. I'm cool on Embiid.
Giannis is the best player in the NBA.
I'm cool on Embiid.
What Giannis we talking
Giannis is the best player in the NBA?
Giannis that averages 34 and 12. That Giannis.
about? He averaged 34 and 12 this year?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I mean, I ain't been watching, so I'm just.
I'm going Shea over Giannis.
That's cool. I take Shea would be the first point guard I would take of all guards in the NBA. Like he's the first guard I would take for sure.
I'm going Shea. Top 10? Yeah, look. I mean, I probably would throw Luka in top 5 just because of like his numbers.
Top 5. I mean, just last week we put LeBron in the top 10 on this podcast.
Not I.
Yeah, Bron is. I mean,
It's not top 10. This.
Bron ain't top 10.
Nah.
Luka ain't top 5.
Yeah, Luka is top
Yeah.
5. But Bron ain't top 10.
Is
Bron-
Wemby
Bron-
top 10?
Wemby?
Yeah.
Top 10?
Mm-hmm.
So you taking Luka over Jason Tatum?
Nah, I love Tatum.
Yeah, like that's.
I love Tatum.
I named 4 people so far.
People be hating on Tatum. I love Tatum.
You taking Luka?
I think Tatum one of the
you
coaches.
take Luka over Anthony
Anthony.
Edwards?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think I would.
Yes.
The durability, like Anthony's going to be
Yeah,
out
but
there.
the durability is not a question in the playoffs when he be tearing cats up.
Yeah, I'm taking Luka over AE, and I'm a fan of AE.
What
But
about-
Tatum's definitely better than Luka.
you taking Luka over?
See, I don't like the fact you say he's definitely better than Luka.
Yes, he is.
I just-
Because Luka can't. Because Boston exposed Luka. They picked on him.
Right, he don't play.
They picked on him the whole
defense.
series, Blaze. They put him in the pick and roll
Well,
every
he don't-
time.
He don't play defense.
That's what I'm saying, and
that's
that's
why I
yeah.
can't put him in that top.
This is
like-
why him and Bron can't play together because Bron don't play defense.
Right. That's why I want to see it.
Bro,
though. I want to.
If you
see
go
what
back,
he's
if you
gonna
go
look
back
like.
and watch the finals games, Blaze, bro, Boston
But even
strategically
him getting him to the
put him
finals
in the mix every
shows
time.
how he's one of them ones.
Is Luka better than Jaylen Brown?
Yes, he's better than Jaylen Brown. Yes.
Nah, niggas be hating on Jaylen Brown. I
I'm
don't
not-
think so.
Jaylen
No.
Brown,
So you saying Luka's not better than Jaylen Brown though? I disagree.
Or Tatum. He ain't better than either one of them.
I'll
Hey,
take.
is he better than Jalen Brunson?
Yes, Reese, he's better than Jaylen Brown.
Jalen Brunson done finished top 5 MVP the last 2 years.
So, and what's Luka finished?
Yeah, he's right there.
In the top 3.
I'm gonna be honest. Look, niggas gonna give Luka the edge
He's a
because
white
of the
boy.
fanfare, the height,
See,
the
that's
weight.
whack.
And
That's
'cause he's
whack.
He
white.
is though.
No.
Niggas don't respect
I'm
Jalen.
talking about what he's saying.
Oh.
I disagree with because he's white. That's why they're doing this.
They hate James Harden for doing what Luka did.
Nah, Reese, you just.
They
He
do.
got an argument. Reese has an argument, Blaze.
He doesn't have an argument.
Yes, he
I don't know why
do.
you're sitting there
They
letting him do this.
did. They did hate on. Listen, they loved it in Houston, but even towards the end of Houston, they was hating on the James Harden. And James Harden Houston run was probably one of the most magical
I just sent
runs
that
that we
picture.
ever seen in my life.
Hey, he's moved
What
up.
James Harden did in Houston, bro, is phenomenal.
He
bro.
moved up to number 3 on the all-time shooting guard
Hey
list.
guys, we're talking about Luka, who's averaging for his career.
That's what I said.
29
Numbers wise,
29 points a
that's what I
game.
said. Numbers wise, he's top 3, number 1. When you look at the numbers, but just for me,
He's been All NBA 5 times.
5 times.
team.
First team, yeah. Incredible at 25. But
He
I think
averaged
a lot of
34
that,
last year.
last year was incredible. He took them to the finals.
He averaged 33 the year before.
They lost first round. I see that means something to me, man. Like these stats, like
They didn't lose first round. First of all, you pulled it out.
what did they lose?
They didn't lose the first round though. Like Dallas does well in the playoffs, Reese.
They lost first round the
They did
year
not.
before.
They did, okay. So you're saying that 2022-2023 season, Dallas.
Yeah,
lost
I'm
in the
pretty
first
sure they
round.
lost to Memphis or
Say less.
It might was it. They didn't make it out the first round.
One second.
Bron, as the world turns, man. I don't know. Y'all still love the NBA?
No, I hate it. I hate it, Bruce. Sorry.
This shit is like the country, bro. Like why do we gotta grow old? Like the shit that we are exposed to now as adults, and just being able to actually decipher and see what shit really is. It's like, man, just ruin the nigga's childhood. That's all I got today, fellas. Like, you know, I had more sports shit. Oh no. I do want to get into tonight's conversation though, real quick. We can get back into some mess. Have y'all been following this story? Like y'all been tapped in with what's going on? Nikita Rose and the Ace. I mean, we all knew it was a jig going on there from jump, right? Like, I think that was a given. Like, I knew immediately that the Ace dude was you know, what he portrayed himself to be like. And then, like, I've even, you know, jokingly threw some shots at Trip on here. Like, when you get a panel of people up there trying to be life coaches and relationship coaches, like, come on, like, it's only so long before you get exposed.
Yeah, that's why I don't be.
That's why, you know, I try to make sure we stay away from that over here.
Yeah, because when you
make it, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, because when you put that energy out, I feel like niggas is looking for you. Niggas is looking to find the jig.
Yeah, nigga can't wait. And you know, it's several thousands of people that know the real you. They just ain't got a loud enough platform. You know, and I think, you know, this Keita Rose chick who's telling everything. I'm not surprised, you know what I mean, at what Ace is doing, because I mean, let's keep it a buck. Like, these is regular dudes that done found some fame, and now they traveling across the country. A room full of women, you know, clamoring for them. Like, they being guys. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not trying to excuse. I know she done said a couple foul things about him, but for the most part, it sounds like she just saying that he ain't who he. The message that he's delivering on these panels, that ain't who he is. I'm fine with that. Like, so, like, he lied. Like, niggas is lying all the time. Like, and it ain't really her job to get up there exposed. I hate when women try to do that, or people try to do that. She trying to pull back the covers of him just being, you know, a nigga that's out here hitting mad chicks and shit like that. Do we need to know that? Like, does that change the scope of what the show's about? Let me ask you this. Let's have some real talk. Can you be a piece of shit character-wise and still get up there and give, you know, relevant or quality, good information? Like, is it a requirement that you be a stand-up individual to give good advice?
I don't think so. And I feel like, Reese, it's all about perspectives, too. The perspective is that you could think that you're the most honorable man in the world, but somebody else who it didn't work out, you know, y'all didn't work out, they might think you're the worst person in the world. Yeah. So it's all about perspective, in my opinion.
Perfect example of that. I just recently tapped back into Insecure. I've been watching that again. Great show, Issa. But Lawrence had a moment on there where he was dating around, fucking around with a whole bunch of different people, and the girl was like, "Oh, I know what type of nigga you is. You one of them fake good niggas." You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's what this dude Ace is running into. You know what I mean? Like, he's portraying.
Who's Ace?
I think he's the dude that created the show.
Ace Metaphor dude.
Ace Metaphor.
Yeah.
She keep calling him something else.
Right.
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that might be his name.
Is it?
I think so. I think his name on social media is Mojo Jojo.
No, it's Ace Metaphor, I thought. So I don't know. You know, don't get me to lie.
Listen, don't get me to lie either. My fault.
But
she said, let me be very clear. I want to be very clear about my take on her. Is that I think she's I'm praying for her for sure. Mm-hmm. I don't know how. Man, I probably shouldn't even say it.
Cavs just lost by 40. The Mavs just lost by 40 today.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't think that. Man, she's coming off not in the greatest of light for herself. Mm-hmm. Now, you know, it gets messy and everybody starts to expose everybody, right? And it's just she don't really sound like she's screwed on all the way like she's supposed to be.
Yeah, she don't sound like she got them all for sure. She's super animated, you know what I mean? Like
so that call that he posted.
Well, and see, she posted the entire clip, you know, which was like damn near I want to say like 20, 25 minutes, which was, it kind of sounded like he was admitting to, her claims of what she was saying. The way that he framed it, it looked like she was trying to extort him. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it was dope to see him be able to have this run. I think it might be over with for them, because it's just too much mess. I didn't know that Tripp had left the show. A couple other people had left the show as well. And even the one chick that be talking real sturdy, with the distinct voice. What's the dark-skinned one's name? I think her name is Kitty Rose. One is Keita, the one that's doing all the interviews now, but the other one that be dropping the crazy gems and jewels. It turned out like a video came out of her talking about how she eat niggas' asses and shit like that. Like, so I hate that they had to get exposed like that because, these is regular people. They all still go to 9 to 5s. You know what I mean? Like, so now the cover's been pulled back on who you really is publicly, and there's so many people out there that can't wait to be like, oh, look at this fake ass and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So,
just for the record, just breaking news, we just lost Chip.
Chip Kelly? Where'd he go?
Raiders.
What? Tom Brady is out here trying to put together the Avengers. What he doing? It's
the third coach.
Hey, it's a scandal.
Yeah, I'm about to say
shit.
Shit must be real with that investigation.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I think it's just that you put together the Avengers of a coaching staff. You win a championship, opportunities come up.
For sure, but I'm saying something is going on with State because that story that I put in, I forgot what the backbone of the story was.
They didn't really say. I know the clip you're talking about. Like they just said he's on paid leave.
Yeah. And I don't know, but tonight's conversation is a wrap for him, Des.
I forget bro's name, but I seen that they try to replace. There's another cat on. I'll be seeing a lot of the women post his post, but I seen that he's been on tour and stuff with them lately. They're trying to rebrand it, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens with the rest of this. This situation that's going on with Keita Rose and all this stuff. But
do they have a podcast?
I think it's a pod and a tour.
How did they blow up like this?
I don't know.
Curious.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
it's a production though.
It is.
It's a production.
And it looks like it's a nice piece of change behind
it. Because from what Keita Rose was saying, it started off as a card game.
Right, and they said that was a jig. It wasn't even really his.
They said another dude created it.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I don't know. You know how this shit get tricky, man.
Super tricky.
It gets, when that money get involved, that's when things get real sticky, man. Lot of backstabbing, lot of,
Super Bowl next week. Usual suspects: Kansas City, Philadelphia. Go Eagles, man. I'm rooting for the Eagles. I want to see Saquon get the MVP. Or even Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? I don't like the narrative on Jalen Hurts out there. Y'all's predictions, Super Bowl, who y'all got?
I think Chiefs for the 3-peat, bro.
Taylor Swift ain't letting them lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Chiefs for 3-peat, man. I feel like the league won it. Got to keep the narrative going.
Yeah, I don't think that
Travis Kelce so ass too, man.
He is.
He trash now.
Yeah, he is trash now. But that's not the point. The point is that I believe in Kansas City's defense more than I believe in.
It ain't even that. They defense.
Gave y'all fits and y'all got the MVP over there. Gave y'all fits and y'all got the MVP over there.
I think they're gonna give it to Lamar.
Well, sure, but I'm saying, in my opinion, y'all have the MVP over there. Sorry, bro.
Rough. Last week was tough, man. It was tough. We should have did that. Like we had the opportunities. I seen James Cook somewhere giving an interview. He was like, "We can't cry about it, man. Like we had the opportunities and we didn't cash in on them." So I don't know. Like I'm at the point now where I'm ready to get rid of Sean McDermott. I just think it's time for a new voice.
I don't think that he's y'all's problem. I think y'all's problem is number 15 in Kansas City. If y'all didn't have him, it's like the Jordan effect. It's like he's standing in y'all's way.
Nah, I think if we had, this type of energy like a Dan Campbell, the way that I've seen him, lift up, Detroit. Even though Detroit is hella deep and talented, with players, but I still just like that vocal coach to where a lot of people follow in his lead. And Sean McDermott, it's just too many times I look up at him on the sideline and he's looking nervous over there, like when it get down to the pressure moments. So I don't know, man. I'm a Bill for life, you know what I mean? But it's getting to that point.
Oh, you want to whine about it? Oh, you want to whine about your Bills, man? You better shut up, bro. Because I'm a Cowboy fan, and I don't know what's going on in Dallas.
Yeah, y'all see who y'all's offensive coordinator?
No. Why would I see that? Why would I see that?
Yeah. Fellas, any announcements, any birthdays, anything coming up that we need to put out there? Any shout outs? What we got going on?
Shout out to all the people that's still tapping in, still rocking with us.
Yeah.
Shout out to the reposts. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Anything, any topics, anything that y'all want us to talk about, feel free to hit us up.
Real talk. Hit us with some real talk topics that y'all want to hear.
Yeah, once again, I've been getting pressed lately. People want to see us, bring more guests into the fold. So I thought I'd just throw that on the table.
What's the guest look like right now?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'll be leery of the guests.
Cause I'm all for it. I just don't know. Like, I don't want it to be redundant. Nothing that we done already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Make some suggestions, y'all.
But my thing is this. This is my thing, and I feel like in the past, this kind of used to be my gripe with the guests. I feel like sometimes we used to try to gear the show around the guests.
You think so?
Sometimes. I feel like if we bring a guest, like you coming into our world, I don't want us to change what we do for the guest.
Seen the Texas favorite with a close friends the other day. I'm not having that one back.
Yeah.
This ain't Texas.
Oh, okay. I was like, at first I didn't.
Why we been secret with this?
Protect the innocent.
I forgot you started with DJ.
Hey, he did. Hey, Blaze.
Let me chill on my brother.
Blaze. That is comical. That's comical. But yeah, I mean, but it don't. Does it have to be a female guest?
No, that's what I'm saying. I've been trying to think of some niggas that we can bring on pause, like
The reason why we always like lean towards the female.
Because we be wanting to just break the energy up a little bit.
Yeah, because we already got 4 to 5. 3 to 4. Male perspectives, and it's like sometimes I'm like, even about Valentine's Day. Like today, I wanted to hear from a woman when it comes.
But I think this be my thing, and for all the women that's out there listening, I feel like a lot of times when women come to the show, and I feel like I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, they come with the wrong energy, or they come like on a combative type of note.
But Des, when you say that, and I hear you, my brother, I feel like there's some guests who have came and tried to.
Not all. Yeah, some. Not all.
And it's been a minute since we.
Yeah, you're right. It has. Or I feel like some of our favorite people is like they get shy when the mic cuts on. It's like, why? Talk that shit you be talking on IG.
I feel you.
You feel what I'm saying? Like this is what you here for.
That's why you're here.
This is what you here for. Like talk that shit you be talking on IG.
We're here for PC.
You feel what I'm saying, Reese?
What's the problem? What's wrong?
We have to discuss it off mic.
Okay. Yeah, we is. Cause I got a couple people in mind, but I was like,
I don't like. I hate when y'all do that though.
Then I don't want to.
Why not we just give it a shot and just see what happens?
I'm with it. I'm always with it.
Turn these mics off. I need to talk to my brother.
I'm always with it.
Hey man, Blaze. Sometimes I still think about the best podcast that never happened.
Which one?
The one that we was getting ready to create.
Bringer.
Hey, that. Listen.
Bringer.
If we would have did that podcast,
He's confused. He doesn't know what's going on.
Reese. Listen, just know if we would have brought that podcast.
We can't say.
No, I don't want to do that. But if we would have brought that podcast to the network, this I'm gonna say this right now. You wouldn't worry about doing the mic. You'd just be on your production. You'd be like, I don't want to. I like what's going on with this.
In the show.
You would have been like, I like what's going on with
what
this.
he's talking about.
You would have been like, yeah, I'm producing this. I like what y'all got going on. Let's do it.
Been over here like Parks.
Yeah.
Go ahead and wrap us up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
We out.
I love this cliffhanger because now it's going to be racking people's brains.
We out. We love y'all. Listen, hit us up. Let us know. Feedback, constructive criticism is always welcome. We're going to keep doing what we do. Like I said, we still trying to work the kinks out. We got a few different things that we trying. So, just bear with us. We happy to be back and being consistent with y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate the support. We out. Peace.